weekend now when say weekend mu nyina nsem bi ohwa ekekam ye be kan nyina e de abom na e de asom say weekend edition of today's sports show me live ewo Oyerepa 100.7 FM e live ewo Oyerepa TV on Facebook Oyerepa radio Russian Saudi from Morocco and you are the boss player Mr. Eugene Poku striker at Transiano Pay he be doing now enkobo boss player good morning
Baba morning na bibia boko de
nyame adom
okay nyoma ekoso kama abrabo mu boko
ama areho aba
bazai
areho na aba
oh na we na rewo ni se baba
areho na aba
areho mu ni de
areho mu ni se you know Kotokoyashan 5-1 and one na cry na club ya announce to say was sign the best player
and that's what year free match no
match it was obvious to say Kotoko continue qualify this is a miracle it was obvious bibia ni wa this be a saade na si of football mu 10 times na si ba ko no and na ebitan wa Kotoko qualify aside that minim say Kotoko management ko Morocco ko du Morocco and then na Morocco no munim so mun qualify no munim so won't even qualify
no munim so won't
even qualify no munim
baba wo na wo kan
o boss no let them not come to qualify message say be a miracle na ke bi si se bi an come take no na ke bi a miracle bi asi aba 90 minutes panyai the flesh bi na Kotoko ahye I don't know a miracle no be qualify enye no a bi ansi no abo na hwe ne de na me kura na boy na 5-1
ma me announce be a man for betimi contribute to the show na ya ba ne di nkomo kakra bi efa eye enura gamer e course e wo Mohammed V Sports Stadium and wo Casablanca abra Kumasi Asante Kotoko and work with that athletic club omo efri eye Casablanca Morocco e di esieni no enye free na Kotoko efri mu na problem
yes
baba so nim sa enye free na Kotoko efri mu no na ye problem
yes
but the ye problem ne say baby a yegina sei ehin na Kotoko begina next season
eno na we Kotoko for na fashe team say e bia na top 4 ho baby but Africa dey bia forget because we should go about their turn minyin ni so say kroma sisi a bibia ni go stars attack me no we turn dem Kotoko
na se ball na Ghana nko na
ball na boss na abeta mu sika no striker papa very to go for the free Africa umbeti sa sika ni ada ko for striker be Kotoko ono bibu din ko mo se club ni here sika so say ton ni bibia re no ko na wo se ko jisika joma accept say league no bo bi
ebe hanyoma ebe din komo pa na yeso ya kire ya adwene e de afa eye Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no after enre defeat ne abetamwa asisi Asante Kotoko announce so ko El Hali eno ewo Libya ho eno kusia kan enra announcement ne ba
football mpa Libya omo league na ye chen de no
omo osika chen ye omo top players papa chen ye so tell me chena se enti eno anu betimi de yi wo ano so tell me chena se aha enti ye bedim komo ne ahwa Asante Kotoko the way forward of Asante Kotoko ne Ghana football eno enne ye benya bre na ye di hu komo bebre e wo dwumadi ni so na baba won say amanfo apala e o enra say okọ eye Asante Kotoko mo Facebook page na okọ eye mo X page abro mo ye announcement no atem didie
yes boss we nim say we wake up call to the supporters wake up call to Kotoko supporters
so mo nyede
ni nyina ne say work for no you say stadium nyina e ma ba Kotoko bobo ha this say almost seriously can no supporters don't go Fabu census ni pass na register
ebi omu
you want Kotoko to maintain a better more
ebi omu ye bibia baba yesu ntimi nye ni ye
oh boss boy unimu bebrebe
na me say ebi omu ye bibi ye ntimi nye bi
why mo na ye
on say nipa ho adwuma yo no on baba ese wotimi convince nipa especially say involve sika die ntia ese odi ni sika ebe support to tell me chana say
yes
die ntia ese nipa no odi ni sika be support ade ba kwa mimi ho an say ye pese ye solve stadium nipa nko no da bia ye hwe the short term animanim ya de ba ye hwe da ache de
boss supporters
ye hwe animanim ya de ba hwe yenhwe daachi de
immediate solution
ye problem a wo nyina ne say supporters status o mo person be ko stadium baba enye no obi o be ka kire wo say last season this season 2 seasons ago 3 seasons ago 4 seasons ago 5 seasons ago 6 seasons ago 7 oboa on kana kore etina okaya edru point bia na omo single individuals no mo de eta omo chi say omo ntina manfo question na emesre ade we start here baba isa be 14-15 years ago but ya sense danger ne se be do stage we ntu de ni nyina no sports we nya abotre ye be di hu nkomo ewo eye dwumade ni so kodoko supporters no astarte bo baba mo se memeki kasa asem na no pay so so mo nko stadium ne na ho ahwanta
no na ye
o de nya abotre me nya abotre ma me fa headlines ni ngo na yabani aba be di hu enkomo enti enra asante kodoko ne work eba na wie no na work amufi Morocco a qualified 6-1 on aggregate na enra hu se ha supporters so ni age anya ni je ketwa omo se ese do mu nuamon ketwa asante kotoko aba be san omo ho da bia na omo gina no mo se kotoko abetwa omo twa na omo abetwa omo ne se hazie no na ye kan gate mo na se 6-2 no se kotoko abe ni 6-1 na edu stage bi no na me wo platforms bebre has omo support us no omo so edu 3 no mo se be 5-1 ampa na boya ko 5-1 lawyer safuduku kasama for the mass antikotoko enu awaji atum se nukure nie ensuo hwewa akase ensuo hwewo o se o hwe work for ne modembo na hwekotoko modembo a hu se kotoko wa akire eno so hunsem ewo ha ai na anope yebedi hu dwuma di kan se El Ali Benghazi omo efri Benghazi eno ewo Libya ene o masa antikotoko striker and die de abetamo a eti team ne kwanyo no mo ne beba se team ba bedu anopai omaba aha se abetamo ama
bi obeba sa no ko se da
sa ene same aya find out mame why na yenhwe se de ho ensem sitie eti matchi baba ene abetamo ade na akodwetwe nsem bebre ede aba enra minim se sa page no kwasi edu page a o Facebook
at the page at the entire media to say the page ni say me follow sa you know pa yes and delete here
sir
yes and delete here
alfu say kwasi edu na
na bo say the picture na that so nyo no did yes and delete here and that is uncalled for disrespect to Asante Kotoko Kotoko to say go stars ne half go stars ultimate from compare Kotoko that man yi
baba said you do no
boss I don't compare go stars I said that compare Real Oviedo to Real Madrid
abaisa she ni je
say o compare Kotoko ni go stars and say you compare Real Oviedo to Real Madrid
sports lawyer ni
competition our bon what be do won ko quarter final kwada
nya wotre
wa bo ba ko pe
baba nya botre
this is disrespect to Asante man he must apologize
nya botre baba say nya botre
boss also part of
enu say baba hwe ho nsem ne
he must
aka
apologize
enra Ghana Premier League game ba kokko so Heart of Lions we need 3-0 against Baseke Holy Stars and so honsem ewa ha any other games because over the weekend our Ghana Premier League in sensama hodo eno ekoso FA president and also the same ko tuja efa players are and they amount for CM from my na nim say kasama for edema the office of the president of the government Felix Fusuku achi ono so parliament ono so the same bia baba tuja achi say utie ne nsem na ame yanim no kure ni ura Felix Fusuku achi metu chema no anopai ohu se ensem na wo ka no se wotena se din na wukoma ohu se baba ne nsem na wo ka ne modu
ndisi fu no ka say
we no ba cho men fa meye
ba ndisi fu mo ka say because we dey politics because we dey politics
baba isa sometimes ya na comment no fatu baby ye bo bia ba so ye mo na ba so enura o kire na adwene e wo mrahye bidwafie na ekwan ofa so kire na adwene e fa players amanfo kole se ye mo kwan no mmesi akan fa ma the Black Stars no ade ba kwa me hu ye ne se uma emotions it take you over ye o sense of reason a wa ha se mo be kam ne be wie no na yesro so tere me chena say the Ghana ni bia pe ene say Blasters be ko World Cup 2026 ne be ya de ananya sa
pepepe
e kwan be ne be fa so e be ya de
the best players be ko
say the players o mo ya de ene be ko na ya fa players o mo ya de ene be ko a e be ye dai ene yetimi akwa akosi akan wo World Cup no metimi aya de nti no so ho nsem wo ha aye de e betu American Kase Premier League games e ba so over the weekend ani nyina no eno so ye bedi ho enkomo ye rama no ne a weekend the big game the El Clasico eduwa na game bia tedin asasi so ye ni game bia ye si two teams e hye omokwa akoba e wo so chen El Clasico El Clasico nyame yadmo china Real Madrid and Barcelona di AC ni e wo El Clasico no nsem sports layer e de etudwa Rafinha the current state obebobi ana omubi eno nsem we de ebetudwa Lamine Yamal so yeso ho kan sem bi ama Real Madrid supporters a pile ama se de omusi tutu bi man no bi di far left ne bi di far right ama eye Gerard Piqué aba bonten e de aba betudwa se Lamine Yamal no ya akora mususu ma ne pressure na we show say do point bia Lamine Yamal ne park so abrabo ene na bonten so abrabo no obehwe no watimi atoto ama bibia aye kama Premier League su games e baso over the weekend enu abako ekoso abra Leeds United omo ene eye West Ham this year ni omo di West Ham sunkunim ene games because wo china ya dia games because wo Premier League na fa enu Italian Serie A league leaders AC Milan ene team otwato eye Pisa eso edisi ene game ne ba na wie no bi ahye ne ko eka mienu e wo sa game eno so ekoso e wo San Siro other games eso ebetimi akoso Serie A ge kese e wo Serie A no so bekoso na abra Napoli omo ne Inter Milan edi AC ni other games wo German Bundesliga games e bekoso wo ni nyina no the sports layer babaisa atenasin obomoden edi ni nyina edi abreye program na koso no so betimi contribute on Facebook for message efa Oyerepa radio on Facebook and asa betimi dia fa SMS and WhatsApp number no 0241 915555 0241 915555 but your visa her number now there two screen is here na be man for a mistake we ni 0241 915555 obetimi do messages afa ho a ebeka ni nyina ene anopai e wo dwumadi nso ne yede ama afi baba isa ma 4 minutes na de opesa wo ka bia fa kotoko game no ho no waka wasem ka
boss ebeka nyina say it was obvious kotoko be film
the first yeah if we but say na obvious
this be American
but then at the office now we so confident say kotoko baby
Davi eno so lupa na confidence so no confidence
asa now confidence level was slow
media na me say miracle
na me two fu say nya abotre
kata na say wasunda
enya wo na enu na me no to office wa na me ka jo se nya abotre no
me I was saying say this be a miracle na si nya sa kotoko timi qualify
sa
o this enu na me na anopar na me ka say alezo amomo kotoko lusu a ya na adwuma bakra ya mo de no mo nchichiro mo re no mo limit expectations no omo do makira
Gideon kwa me boatin so chia o
mejeno so was
Gideon
mejeno so
tede wa adwene yo na nyesa na tie oman no yenyina na yebu oman no so oman ne be dai ebetimi akonanim Ghana na nye de yepeni o so tede me chena say e fa sectors nyina including sports na no pe ya betena ha ye ka ho asem se ka kotoko bo match wie baba ke yenye baka ko baabi atena enti emfa ho ne baabi obi gina so obi gina ha ana obi gina ha oya ade na ya ese bona baso oya ade so na nya ese ka so tire me chena say uja ma nipa no odi bone na wo support na eno na abehu ano so o man no odi o man so na ogu o man party bi no wo ma na ogu party no so tire me chena say to bi ya na wabona baso owura Felix ofusu kwache me say na asem o kan mra hye bedwa fie no
so wadi
say odi to nsane ni ofa ne de na de free president de ne to ha wo difference ewum so tire me chena say eno ne ensema me de etudwa baba afemitiu
me say media na minim say this a miracle in the business ama kotoko etima qualify was suspected dia ha me ba kope eye kotoko hian sika but moment no kotoko supporters so far any 3 hours cry na announcement aba kyerɛ boy no kɔ park no so akɔ ball no nim si atɔ no nti better no ayere no abɔ no it was wrong time in there it was wrong kotokomra fie ometutu nneema ye supporters no so and try se for abu census no on be register no matu sika said the lodge na last season club we nke ko bankrupt too and na owner no koje busia the FIFA club worker onya 9 million one no they are two players and why club ni meaning se kotokonya sika boss obi onu so betuma koto obi ti Aziz Kidi bi asieti kruma na mukwala ba kotoko mukwala na ono na elidi Uganda national team shegu small so wo sika betuma maintain mukwala wo sika obetuma maintain agadas wo sika players be last 2 seasons no bokotoko kwa maintain o ma ko betumi ni o ma gina de abo ba o for players division 1 Philip amo one now say oni Aziz Ki mu nko ba 5-1 nti supporters no so e wo say
baba time be na hu we nyina
oh boss say o hodada
and I bo game we na
there be o hodada
because this season o confidence level ko team na nya asem keto
still confidence na there and
what the problem no
boss unim among for so among for be ka say royal century na o support kotoko royal century ni o paja mamenka o ko abruchira Real Madrid no anwanyo mo mo century for am pe club no nti se metra na me se me support kotoko mpese kotoko ko ya me kotoko da me support nti me say me dey still more confidence no be no boss timing of selling and better more there wrong
okay
wrong
mayen twɛn ma asɛm ma ansa na yɛsinyoma no mayen twɛn ma asɛm ensi ansa na yɛsinyoma no baba
na wo kasi
di nti ameka sa ne sɛ asɛm a yɛbɛka ne nei yɛbɛtena ho a kotoko bɛsɛ nya opportunity akɔ Africa biem na asa akɔ the same asɛm na ne asa bɛtena bɛka ɛnyɛ kotoko nko ahu Ghana clubs nyina enye kotokonko a Ghana clubs nyina kwa akoye se eyade a ababa ye yesu Ghana the only time abamu si ani abresi ebusi esi bibia no eye when asemasi eso ade na da ho a obi ehu sa ade we asembesi
acha 1 week
enra nkuku akotokoko die so the media onim se from day one am catch us se kotokoko bo Africa no na bi omukohia work omukohia team bi enei oburo kotoko so a na kotoko free ma mimi ni problem ba se kotoko be kwa Africa na kwara ayi kotoko fe no de da bi enyi ye kan baba ni nyina eyisikasem
sika cash
ni nyina eyisikasem baba ise betimi discussion sem ba ebia wontimi hwe sika no so yi
of course and there
so tell me chana say and obi wo ho so a ebetimi discussion nsem obetimi hwe sika no so yi da bia me ka se ball na ye bo no baba etise ene radio ya ye yi edu stage bia obi ye investment wom but investment ontimi nya ne da because football it take a lot of money and they asante kotoko Africa yo mo boyi from Kwara to work me ha mani a ombetimi sika ewura team ni mu no mo preparation ni bibia no ba bebeti akeka ko $300,000
no correct
league mu de nya mayo nti se nipa ba ko geto no ho so se bia me nko na meboka e wo team no ho a baba ebre ben e no betimi esa de we ya na kwa akosi aye behwe se ebekoso club bia ehwe ne kesiyo e na odebo no ho bra ana meboa adan na Kumasi Asante Kotoko de ene football sesaye baba still this will be kofa ne sika na de abaye Kotoko na mposo de bampa o de bakura ebedu stage bi bo se ne nsa agene na start na the problem se ba ada na club kesi intimi generate sika emma na ho se mpose ne kwa enfa ne se obi de bia $2 million $2 million so de be ru Kotoko ma ebre bay ene ebetimi de $2 million ama ne back club ne be de ne ho
iso nya long term kakra
eti kana wo kano players a wani abra o se aton mo ne ho ahwan work mu nyina mo ton players o
mo ton players be won ton mo at the right time
enye right time ena me ka cho se eya ahemfu chine ebi di dabi achi Azizki no botimbe
is it Simba
no mo Simba mo compete with Africa okay it is be akofa be $750,000 ba no hwe na ya obeje na watam sika ni bi akoto player oyibi oya Azizki ni seso na oboro no because obi oye football obi e pesika so atle me chena say obi oye football bia na se awani bre ya oye Florentino Perez e na hwan ni nyina se wo pesika ma Real Madrid anamboa
sisi akwase wo pesika chen but of funny ways and means do that thing no kotoko can compete with the Arab
it's maintaining players no me dey come say you first anko money to because say we maintain player now man $5,000 obi ba no so man $10,000 player never force way out the first thing is say make sure say player no all turn is sika but in their kofa obi a obro ni so anase wote se wono because yetie baba adwuma wo yi okay Azizki yanga na no
yanga
yetie adwuma yi baba so obi ba sie so wopew na wo he wakatu asem na odi bi ka ho ebi a wosan no fia Mr. Ajimadema odi bi ka ho a baba se be kwa kwotana na konyo mu din analyze situation no o say but they say me retirement na ha na me ko no
retirement bi now on retirement already
o me ko enche
abi o ko retirement
there be ko
why
enche bia o
e me more for can be so people like you so uja radio na why hanchi ma bi
o baba ya ibe
do you know say
agro say baba isa
among from sorry anopa
you try 25 years o what
eduma nya me say be no
there o dey say do ba bia na so agwa ho me so tell me chena say but the only thing is retirement dey higher na me kono iti baba dey me pese me chene say maintaining players enya no ne asem no but getting quality players
no ne asem
ball no Africa ball no my mama example Elali last season omo players about 10 no mo ko to bi be shame
quality players
ene ya wo ka beta mo a wo koi ho na eba
asem zi aka dozu no kwampo
se wo hwe Abraham Bella koya na fo bi ti se Mukwala mu se gab na mu nwa
na se bo sa Mukwala yemfa gronto se Mukwala was even better than
eno ye wo view amafo so de o mo de beba
bo national team
enti asem ni nyina ne se bo na koye sikasem se wo baba isa na adu sika be hye kotokomu ne ya because nei the kotokonya the foundation
yes
so obi ba no de sika hye fa so ohene se opemso timura ade bia $2 million me de amamo yes oye the owner of the club but because asante kotokoye business e duru stage bia ese motimi konam kodo ohene asena mo de sika yedai emano anase team no ye no ohene fa so a because on the team ne ye ne dia tika bibi papa ba ono na esi wonya ana meboa
no crepa da
into having the right people to run the club to generate revenue very key na kotokone wo sese no enye 1 season 2 season asem obi tina baabi se kotokwa na ha sa qualify for Africa 1 season si ebetimi ne omo di animu especially in of African countries na boa oboa eno na ya na Ghana for do maybe ana baba eheme ya because last season was the last 2 seasons Dreams FC ni mediama ko bo Africa na Dreams ko em semi final ni a start league na yeye hey ompa boate wa wonim so ompa boate o na bokoboko na atimi di duru fia wo se mpa boane ye nyame na aboa wo
ibi we mo fine no crack
enti yentutu enwoma yi
yes
yentutu enwoma yi ball no ma yemfa ni agro na ne amanfo ye ball adi nya sika 2025 baba isa kotoko entimi nyo no an stadium not to say onsi stadium a host to African game baba yara sports stadium 2025
yenyabi
yabeto aso ode okwa amano ne ba ensem de bebre wo ho nti abedwafo ne ba ebedi ho enkomo amafo the messages ba good morning inti kotoko pe ni God was getting to a state of being self-financed by some amambophobi inti Selassie was say SB and this message we ede aba we su eye upon Francis or the Fitachimai and a day aba o say good morning or passports just compare Asante Kotoko and work of Morocco's supporters Kotoko supporters talk but cannot support the team. Work supporters were marvelous yesterday. And also there our day Abba and no. Maintaining the current squad is not the main issue. The real concern lies in the players' level of commitment and mindset. The players must understand that football is their profession, and certain habits and attitude can hinder their success if not addressed. Moreover, relying solely on physical strength without applying intelligence on the field is not enough. In modern football, players who combine mental sharpness with physical ability always have the advantage. It's time for Asante Kotoko as a football club to appoint a competent sporting director and a qualified video analyst. Beyond this appointment, players should receive regular classroom-based education sessions before training to enhance their tactical understanding and professionalism. If these measures are not implemented, we will continue to face the same challenges year after year. Let me emphasize this point. Kotoko players often join Kotoko and gradually lose their drive and work ethic. This culture must change if the club is to achieve sustained success. We Michael Owusu Eke and na odessa message we ede aba. One area na me se meka ho asem club ni interest and the interest of a coach. The interest of the club no ese supersede obi bia o club nim. One problem Akotoko face recently and say coaches about monkofa players wimra ne akofo maba ankoye ne yi players na free ho na coach ni do tiwo ne asa akoto players for ne de abre no second season ankoye esi coach ko ne asa pamu players na kan ho ara hu sem kro wo mu se player ne yem ton ba akokra ah
ya pamu mu nyina
Ozay
ne apamo mu nyina
yem ton ba akokra ematim ni nya so mfaso. The club should have a project, especially when it comes to players I do mobile club name. And nothing in the football clubs, for sporting directors. Only represented the interest, the bigger interest of the club.
Was that many people doing say Kotoko rich history now say omoto player. We are signing Poku team orientation be na ya na the players. And now we signing we value we ya no I could train no. He was asking those questions.
Pato also the need about Kotoko should not channel their anger on the young man and rather go to their management. Nobody can stop you from supporting Kotoko, but it shows clear when you are on the mic talking. Oh, on the Baba is okay. Because you do a seven na pato or say on the cross yes, because you do a more Kotoko foodie.
Na debut was a moment na semi see and the moment na message ne buy no.
Okay. Good morning, fellow Ghanaians. I'm Lionels Ata Oku of Oforikrum, a stanch Phobian supporter. We told you so. We don't learn from our mistake. We are giving our best arsenals to those we are competing with. How do you expect a new resource a country we live in? ono so de a ode aba eno no mame enko we so ye hwan from God and see which Ghanaian team could have beaten WAC. Let's combine the best 11 of the GPL. We will still take 5 goals. You made me laugh, Syria. Okay, God and the other say for your message. We so why Bokman Techi. Good morning. Or say please, if you watched the match yesterday, you will see the difference is too high. We can't compete with them. Because supporters laughed at House of Folk 4 years ago. Today is their turn. It turns against you. So today it turns against you. So next time don't laugh when your neighbors loses. Okay. And also edie a or de aba no. Mame ko SMS ni mu kakra. We why okay. Meba so say we free eye Aguna Dunkwa station. Eno de aba or kasa about eye Swedru All Blacks ntibinya daje na ya beka Swedru All Blacks ho ensem. We say good morning, please let's understand this. The win of Africans Water they are packed during competitive matches. Can't we say anything about it? We a job do the free ayensu near Akosombo and or the way abam. Kodogoshu Zito now. How can you sell your striker just like that? Abba. Moreover, we rely on Kwame Poku. And those to win the Ghana Premier League. You want Fanidi Anka home. We also say hello. I am Pablo watching you live at Doma. Good work done. Okay, yeah, say for also a message. Good morning, guys. Edward Akwe is my name. I'm in Adenta. Congrats to Asante. They should come and concentrate on the GPL. Greetings to all your team. Okay, yes, so yeah, that's say. Say upon Techi from Techi upon my kind of message we dada. The akano ye Madrid for no and baba almost the abano. Madrid for no. More na so manya work.
The only royal club in the world. The only royal club in the world. Area.
Ashes Ali or say yesterday was the saddest day in my life. After the game I was struggling to sleep and then Abetamo move further sink me pa no any day out the airban. Amankwa Daniel or say Mr. Jibo who is Kotoko striker for now live from Mönchengladbach and or this message we a day abba and nano pay on the show. Nana Atafuahine or say it's very disgraceful to Ghana football pa. Both has and gotta go sit up and stop the mediocrity. That I'm the biggest club, biggest club. Cheer, what a shame. And also nana de or de abba and no. Onyameba Junior, or see if you rob golden case to go to Africa, what will expose you? And also any day or day abba and no. Afredo Asimabwedi. If Ghanaian referees rob Division 2 teams for you to qualify for Africa, it will expose you. And also there or day abba and no. Francis Oben Osina or Boyjibo has tend to be a preacher. This is how Kotoko can do you if you bang your hopes on them. Baba Isa, stop crying and let Kotoko management do their work. How much do you contribute to the team? And also, or day abba and no.
Because I pay for census. I pay for census. Make me that changes. Me try for census.
Okay, Zito tactics is only physicals. Okay, Nana Adams. John Kofi Asante or see even in Ghana League all pitches are not the same. The quality of the grass is different and so need your day abanono. Asemo the Jamana Kwaba
Major also director
Bibi Aboko de
oh a Janada woman crack a
so Obana a hope boko.
Say a Saturday morning.
Timudem
into Yana a traffic situation in the camera.
Okay.
Into you see Muanaja Kakra now or their baby do. You banami tea only Babanga cracker.
Okay. Arahu.
Oh, never when anything.
Ah,
and Yarrow.
The money Yarrow when they say. Ye mubi. You be who kotoko. And you who has. And you be who as good. so tell me say Kodogone has the so mudi obo anim na as good beto aso se no be kwa African po ni be yo mafiri ma enye score lines nyinya na nsan yo 6-2 6-1 adai
na say decline no what should the end product no but decline and starting it the decline started over some years and no cre eye ba akope ye nyina ye ka ho bi because today's house of folk today's kotoko nkofo ano mama team no ye tick no some of us haunted them out of the club and that's the gospel truth. Some of them haunted some of these people out of the clubs. Ti obu hot man kakana akoti ni team. Obu so anu take the back seat no pen baby atana. Kwa ye fa so be devil konfo. Say ye no mo nya adwen. Ana say ye position e wo team ni mu kwa ye fa so be devil others no. To get to those positions no. And so contribute to partly to some of these challenges. Our teams ni komo no. And some of these difficulties na team ni komo no. Because the kind of resource in terms of human resource teams naturally no a monumental the kind of human resource Kotokone has a lose over the years no a monumental because kwaya first why you hound to or kwaya first why you dealing with them you embarrass them all because maybe why miss some small mistake be all because ebia you per se you know near will be binding no a part of the reason why we are where we are. Me to say now what can say Kotokone ni stadium. Yes. And I say not necessarily during Lawyer Kwesi Nyantakyi's time as the FA president and Ketibe Wabeto so beautifully. Almost finding a way to sway these clubs supporters now so me use the word powerful and I say stronger no mutimi mass up numbers in my clubs no Emma focus by more of the national team than normal clubs in Impo and you know now fighting clubs no in defense of the FA executives no meboa kasa meboa Nana Kwame Dankwane Edmonaka from Kotoko. Aziz Haruna Futano from House of Folk. So me say I was deep in it. I was me can't me na me densho me no ye densho nim so I tell me can me. These people first no na more crime on from Kotoko no has in Yagro. But maybe no we are more aligned to the federation than normal clubs. Ti ye boni bi do club no kra no a na mfa wo mo ho. No makoma not but first no say ye the boni do mo club you supporters no sorry at the assembly ba. But nay the supporters are more aligned to the federations and their leadership than their clubs. And to defend the federation, not defending the club. And to your say federation need to be bimpo. Ye the club now. Ka first nanka on the kwamo club no and the omo federations no rider. And the ama clubs no has been weakened. And the Kotokole has their hands has been weakened. Omunya so strong so power said ya na crusade that wo say omun show some of your big clubs no a part of the reason why omun to show some of your big clubs because omun take credit to oh yeah sure oh kai na big na ma your clubs abon ka senya ntakra abon ka senya ntakra entakra the support base no meboa ayo numbers na wo mass up no but and is numbers no it is no more and who say no more can say be obi no more ye no on say kakaka na I started tricky into the stands after people are not happy to come to the matches after na numbers now start reduce na numbers now start conform because I don't know no more sorry no more pushy say conform Kotokone has matches no and then I don't know no more defend Kwesi Nyantakyi meboa I am no credit I don't know what you mean. Can you come? I know no credit.
Now can some meet you.
That's why we can no credit. Because we should go for the warm. That's why we can. We shouldn't say they make a no credit.
no different view.
Only different view. Only different view. Yeah, that's a animal. People, you're more individualistic. Almost some fighting for more clubs, you know. They started defending individuals, even within the clubs. Even within the clubs.
But they may mean to say, what's a man can you know, if I be bring me no yardine. But mean to say, Kotokwane has no. But from untimine BB and society football because supporters are no mudi anymore. No. Every flyer could do the F for Nechi. My more example. Men kai poli and in the bushia for. Men kai poli bushia yaw. Nancy a poli from ya. Kotokwane has Tijina I say, or Muhian Saye. F any measure mubo and Sana League no more resume. But for didn't see Kuma.
VNC.
Ah,
VNC.
Any engage you, but a new point
in fact they insulted them right there because I did almost say a road map. Say I don't know some of them saying cry. Uncle Fadi because buy. Say after a free near chrono and no now more that so at the Amaya dear Ghana football. The opposite is what they are doing today.
It's what I'm saying, they say.
So I got to come house now what say almost original. Ask had the chrono. And my Kofadi buy and I can say at least you're implementing the half of crown. Kebebwa ye game no and they ni more the cry implementing you know so I got to connect house from original omo hin after they are doing implementing
ma sama bese me kanyina na say omo gina ye no e fi ni bo mo na ase e no mo be hia ye but a drew stage bi no this is where the problem is na e fi na fa find a way either say so mo manipulate omo so mo ye dey o e ho na won ti ase no
asema me no kanya
no ye pointer me the messages ye do pointer. We need firm leaders for these two clubs.
Only the reason why they cannot be firm because the sort of backing omu here to be firm no omu nya the sort of backing omu here because when wo say wo gina na for no tawo chi no so wonim say wo strong backing na wo gina wo nsuro because wonim say won kofo no kra no nipa na omu tawo chi no kra no system no kra esuro so obey unity by and then you know so wo gina kofo na wo hear omo no na ya manipulate wo omo wori be ba ho so no be fi kotoko secretariat no dine with the powers that be wori be ba ho so no na ye fence a house of folk obi wo team f penifon mu akoton has ni sebofo at the free of charge ama se media kwale be man ka house enyeteku santo kwani wo ho no mo a ama board chairman ni f penifon no afall out no na board member no the flag akogu f peniko any week in living no.
Good morning. Harris' initial comment has made my morning. We are all involved. Nana Bewa message out there Abba Enono. We always say our league is not good enough, but how come Dreams were able to play well last year? Mohammed Edifi Aswedi Ena Ede Abba. Mohammed Nani Kase se umpabwate. Na nyame ya wadom na atimi di koduru fia na ncheze mpabwa papa na hyew. Kope ho asem naka. Daba ko nyame ya wadom na koduru a ncheze betina hode bia sa na Dreams asem no esi etie. Bafo member who BM striker the problem in Ghana football is management and coaching. A professional club that invests so much in juju than players. What do you expect? Striker, how can management and technical team members believe in juju than doing the right thing? Striker, just check the technical teams of work and those North African team compared to us here. Yeboa Eddie Fibrekum and ode ESA message we aba into players pa or say your message ni mama or say Tech Junction your message ni mama. Good morning, I'm watching you live from I'm watching you live from baby any Mugabe and this message we ede aba. Zagito akwaba
Jibo
bibi aboko de
na me adom
Zakito in the summer test JC oko kan CCS so a obenya problem mama nju initial comment enra kotoko akumoroku ama iwie ye no work she num ama kotoko ti mu baako kika ni nyina asie ni awe ni home sie ni no ese work ahyensia ama kotoko ahye baako 61 me sure say enra me checks there but e be in the history of Asante Kotoko by aggregate terms of heavier score line here.
By aggregate
By aggregate.
I want to claim your indulgence now. Your good friend, doctor. Say me your good friend, doctor.
Yeah, K.
Yeah, Dr. K. I don't agree with you guys. It isn't about any league. It's the clubs. Kotoko and Haas don't want to invest. How can one person run Kotoko and Haas with his money? Which of these big clubs we look up to is run by just one person? It isn't about any league or Kurt. Kurt hasn't done anything. Invest in your clubs. Tell me what Kurt or this FA has done wrong, leading to Kotoko's exit. Tell me. Verbatim, non-edited, no nothing. Verbatim,
no.
And I also tell him he is demanding a response from all of us, maybe particularly you.
Yes, agreed. Kotoko more problems accepted. Has more problems accepted. But they didn't need leaders
to lead.
Normally, they are the emphasis on the baba.
Say leadership here. Say President Mama say economy ni city say enu na ba omiade na mo ya owo.
Last week na me ko sunyane. Na from Tabre to Mankranso Junction.
Yeah.
Afo say ofa sa kwan no so. Na wutimi ko na oba pastor bi na ko da nyame ase.
Oh, na say am ko fa ho. Say baby am ka say me ko na.
Say road minister. You road minister. But you be president.
President ni bebo.
Ke asem ni nyina ne se ye de mra egu oni ye ade ni ye ebeboa ama football no obi bi ono so ye investment wo mu bia no ana obi ote akire no eso be invest e wo ama na boa, especially the corporate world. Edi antini e league ni nya sponsorship eno so yokotoko ne has agi se teki aban ansa no apɛ sponsorship apɛ sika de abrɛ clubs am yetimi abo. Say FA president pɛ kotoko one vote na wotimi betere Kumasi 3 weeks just for kotoko one voter, and then wontimi mua ema Ghanaian clubs am bɛkɔ Africa with aban no so wotimi ye budget kɔma aban me ye de man Black Stars and here na ni abri Black Stars contribution ye say na yentimi nya stadium mobo ada want club licensing baby e ginan eno na kwan ba ne akoko kan was sporting no say last year league na ye boy no the club licensing board omo inspect a single stadium
or say FA na mo kwan mo anyo.
Yes, omo inspect a single stadium e bia komu inspect ya aka baby e de baba ya ra ko gina yi ke bia ke yanko gina ho.
But that time ne be Congress na term agenda was on the table.
Yes,
yanko inspecting ne ka say
it is signs of bad leadership no de ba ne bi no
enti doc we dey na me no di nkomo extensively doc, with all due respect, and then say you we yanko no we dey me so say me so kwa na ade aba me so me ready there. With all due respect, Kotokoni has more problems, but the larger body has the larger problem. And I know asema makasa me nua tapoku betina ha otosun ama mani gye say in as much as ye beka house ne Kotoko no die ohwe ye agro no so no, the buck stops at him. Can this can FA president Mr. Ket Edwin Simon Okreku so ni full name no ka oni ye nua no one central for one kan ko didi ye no kom omu didi no atwetwa kakra no ko kan chom say the back stop starting so him so ka chom say the back stop starting. When it comes to the Black Stars, the back stops at him. But when it comes to the larger league, Ghana football, the back that stops at me. Is that what everybody is telling me? Say about the Black Stars media, the FA president says the back stops at him. Also, or no, na buy everybody the can ask him.
That's an idea.
That's Ghana. I Ghana for you now, Diana. Yes, you can titi kaka. Bosumu besumu bete. So be I think go so much the dada. Ojo tisoro what da. Nya de akọ say nya mfanye ne brasa no nya ema ya nigye no ɔsɛ sɛ kɔ yio sanko yio ɛyɛ ɔnoa ɛno nti ɔntena ɔma mpo coach na ɔbɛyɛ tactics ɔbɛyɛ formations ɔbɛyɛ strategy na ohia players a ɔdo mo bɛ execute saa tactics strategy ni formation no ɔntena ɔma coach ni mpo fa players a ɔno pɛ especially sɛ player no ebu Ghana nimti a na sɛ mpo ɔbɛbo a ɛnea ɔnte aseɛ da no league na ɔmo aba together as clubs na ɔmo form association na ɔmo sɛ ɔmo bɔ league na ɛyɛ ɔmo dia na ɛno na ɛsɛ ɔmo timi yɛ di nya mfasoɔ no ɛno deɛ the best source at baafo awua
mazak mrem yɛbɛba nkɔmmɔ no yɛnya nwie yɛbɛba bɛdi mɔ zak kakra bi na baba yi sa mfama no ne nsɛm no to aso
I'm saying I'm really on the highway sports now.
O de na ogidi wɔ so because one area that be our attach ne say about player quality the omo nchen.
No sir, me I
my boy dey no be born up Zagi to home and I will show say so and their quality players them dey move out.
No, you I'm not born on unse me my position is about say about no talent in there omo nsen and I still maintain that.
Sir.
But our problem is how to develop our talent, you know, to compete at the highest level. Some the ball yes, so much of 5. But it's not about the individual talent, you know, it's about the team. The team. Team, you know, and they say, no, Gina, go for the bench, you know. You will clearly see a team.
I feel coach.
No, sir, that has been my position from the one say our problem can see 90% of our football in Ghana here coaching. Pampra wa muncho mo hwe. O ma bon coaches no munum hwe. They don't teach boys anything. And the boys never baller. And you see it wasn't a team that na bu kotokoso.
Boy hwe na no.
Oh, let's go say o ma man cheche mo. Ah, you boy I want to tell you.
They because you lack quality.
No, it's about quality. But for goals, how the more gifted goals, you only want to say.
The first goal, the second goal, the penalty.
Jimo, what is your goals? No. Like, I'm going to chair, Jimo. Would you want to say how a club at that level will be gifting those goals away?
Just our quality of form.
And your quality, no, a coaching. You see, what boys in the bottom? Okay, work for now. A team. But you don't see exceptional player in that team. What bono?
Boy.
Obi and you know, once me just on.
Hey, South Africa near share Paneke.
Oh, no, Panaka.
Aqua Bobo.
No.
Hey, Zagito.
Bona,
we
Lots, Bona, Lots, and boy, Pibia. Hey, why, what you know, Obi and you know who was that? There are teams we are all sure more. You see individual quality. But when they are a team, as a team there, they are well coached.
But you need individual quality players to coach them well to get results.
Not an entire year always are. So
top clubs they say.
You exceptional teams are. Players no, almost free team. Because it was a well coached team.
We got team who are well coached. Only quality players are in difficult moments. Don't beat me up here.
No, I still maintain that you goals now got to consequence. You know, who is how goes in from my ball? What I'm almost trying to go to go.
Now, boy, your ball first half. We can't ball by the power. Now, got to go ball second half.
And you know, on Bono, Koyo couldn't play second half because work for no, or me more than bound.
I know more than.
Na one of the first half no. E wo first half no. Oh yeah. Omutimo sum papa sango for.
Compare. You don't compare. Compare the two legs.
Do ajumbo eh? And the first half. Ah, we say kotoko ball no mo pass o mo metima ball no. Then park na already so ko no. And we call one side. Esa so water so sa se na bia ontim bobo no we ento no mo say wono no
na say ka ball no
that be that wickedness
dark out
wickedness
dark out of the game no
no already no go for na say park no they almost say pitch no with water
and tomba also there na we
ena ya ko first half ai obi ofi say wa fe the park no po there they must say na ba ya mo no sa then they intentionally open the you know the whole baby akoto wa attack no ana mo bi ho de no mo jaa bi o mo ba attack no o mo jaa no ana mo dun so saa am say
Njomba ho mo nya free movement
ni bo nton eti me de yes got have lost
so nipa
the larger coaching which
we suka ho bi
I agree say coaching is our big problem I am showing you Ajibo the way coaching so chroma say ni am showing you Ajibo football no go why is a problem big issue share you gotta play be obobo amoni bia in the last 10-15 years in how many of them and the pass through our Ghana Premier League coaches pram coaches
This is the right to dream.
Dibo, it's an issue that my DMU is a problem. She said in the last 10-15 years, how many of our players playing top European leagues? Anna, a pass through the pram coaches, no. Academy now, Masha that called prepare boys. No, but we don't get our players, some coaches here, coach in Pro League, you know, to coach a player to play in the top European League recently. ABC. I don't know how sports. Some people learn from guys. Okay. No, I'm learning from goes better also. Oh, Casablanca. Osimakobo 4-4-2. Hollywood. Somewhere in the defense.
Some
Set. Jibu. No, that was Casablanca. And see our problem park is largely air coaching because the basic thing yaka go see am consider Jibo first goal na second goal no why not chere what you say Dario no is no coaching career na onya coach papa bian training ni do because one first the pass to Ansu any goalkeeper proper goalkeeper train biano and can't just say sabo no pass it your bokom even a pep umpa amode goalkeepers passing goalkeepers in sabo yam pass it your bokom that is number 1. 2 oya ero ni we no dibo somehow baby o tumi ka ho ero say visa base kan go na ba no ko be there because o tumi ko ena o feel ball ko ko share ball no ntaba kwa enyi ball no ba ya no onipom
Jack
ya nchiro mo
ya ba na be
ya nchiro mo nti ball no
o fu see problem ni coaching
no be coaching ndibo
Kesepa ni coaching
ya hwe ni ya ball no
enye quality of players
no we have quality they say the ntia enye quality ni say ndibo so ndibo hwe ball no adado okwan we dey sha the first mistake has been done wapo ball no waye and the ball na ba nti jibo okwan we o tumi ka hebe okwan
okushia na to ball
why say that there oni
baba isa da
oni ele goalkeeper trainer
de ebe ko amonone baby a wo bia no obetimi ato ankomo no so was o join here on the show o messages no fabra 0241915555 0241915555 obetimi de abasa ye WhatsApp anasa SMS ebenya bre ne adaje ne akani nyina ede amount enura wo pese wo kan office wo so be she bobi ne se Barcelona shere Madrid abaye den
Barcelona
shere
Madrid
obaye den
mutimi se Madrid
o so obaye den
mere me na be sisi man and toy pa won hia
na so ha de onye hwe
o say
ya fa
de me twa dan won hia
na do na si from twa hia so be gas exercise na wo ye
that's no way
okay o bi a wadidi afana sha wase ma memfa ha se na memra
you say Mondays or
ya wo kan office onya kokodro na kan
or tabo time Mondays so
nya kokodro na kan
ya ba no drinka don't drink
nya kokodro na kan
na wo matade na aka me singlet and me nice form
o be dey
me wo matade na aka mo furu ni matade me honam nyina barefoot nam de
o boxer shorts no singlet
boxer shorts say
Akwa Yehufo.
Me call on boxers on number. Hey, now what's my crime is obeying me?
So what could do some other machine?
What's my company?
Debut, and right the way I know see Casa.
Yeah, can you just papa Zuru?
Allez.
And I say, here in your good do no. You need kind of content and Papa Bombaya. And then Yami say, Papa William so buying to me. Papa. Friend, you said, Jibu said, Jibu, we are. Or friend, Papa, Papa, two Papa for Kotoko. Now, Papa, who here, no, come on, did you cause of Quetina, send you come back. You
I never come. It's also bad.
Oh, Messi, oh, some can't see me.
Messi, you can't
Saturday, me. No, my rock. Naka,
o say,
the bear,
o say, and now office, o say,
Mpacho or menka. Mr. Oruno one case now as all
Castle can Bawakan office.
Aha, office I don't know.
But maybe also Babacan or air. Let's all come out or irritate.
That one.
I just say, what to say? So, I didn't want to touch on.
Be born out there. Be born out or say, Babacan office or say, I said 3 times. I said, boss. Echina mbese me shebo we will reduce so. That's what I say. Real Madrid ne Barcelona. They say Barcelona for muso mumu a. Do mo pebia no mo yem. And this was Hansi Flick you share. No equal Guardiola record or share mo to aso 5 no.
Ontimi share. Ochina ontimi share.
Enti wantimi omo share ma de ne besi.
Said the makane be.
Obe dey.
Maka.
Obe yi mpaboa.
Na
ro
matad is top.
Esro ne form.
Na top.
Papa wunya na de papa wuntimi nye.
Me say top.
We yes had na ba so be you wedi me na make a
Top nko.
Ah obe you wedi.
That we me say boy.
Man bi kra ntia se.
Say my mean. Say.
Man mi ntia se.
Me ngo enka top.
Baba Isa.
Na wa
Baba Isa.
Na Baba Isa. We dey try that.
Masa dan ko focus ko.
Baba Isa. Me ma kwan na wa waka.
Masa men.
The Barcelona share Madrid also obey.
I don't know person Barcelona say man.
Aswa be
AC Milan Rafael Leao now say we akwasa.
Hey, ya boy we. What say Barcelona share Madrid be dey?
Me say Barcelona share Madrid. Me Robin Pabwa. Na come in the na move non tempo baby.
Na wa roll shirt.
Be shirt no. Singlet no camera. We twa dan
Obero Pabwa. Overall shirt, overall singlet. Now call trousers,
me trousers. And then nice form. We try that you
be try a dime
in oh that's one.
Over for you.
Assessment.
Are you for bad for now for you?
I'm not for good for no. My for be on pound no. Sa nam dia ba.
Be say try to mama. I do that beba.
Na yes so abere also very.
Me dey na boy.
By it's difficult time supporting AC Milan.
Oh, Baba is at the top of the
Pizza.
Almost say Baba last was
one year.
We no Baba she said
no wait me back.
They actually letter but say
So no letter
and you was say on say any of them ko be shop. Nto mo mpese be yina e na chopa biom ya nti we di
kuma no ense mo ka ni nyina no
Wakana ra say I'm the bad for me kan ra be so if I don't say
bad for be so
if I don't say tie
Barcelona bi tu ni bi so pa wo mra ni nto to say o chen be so
video to
the Barcelona ni bi wo ha no say o di we to so mra fon to so e say me fun ya me pesa me sisa ni na ka jibo di fo di aba e da to so na ke da ba fo ko to fi wo du no Monday man carry aba wa di no fa
Can be sad I come in yet.
Jibo pon fa the phone.
You also be na me person.
Jibo pon fa the phone mra. Me phone you class enye yi ya. Fan to so.
Oh, did you offer me to?
Eh, so no. Offer me to.
Me support Barcelona. Ona support Real Madrid na we she ho bo.
Ba o pese Barcelona she Madrid.
O say
o pese Barcelona she Madrid.
I didn't pese Barcelona she Madrid.
Obi a Madrid a game. O say Madrid supporters me nsai beti. Yan twen na mu ye se Barcelona wi a ya se beti.
Oni de ntia. Oni de ntia.
Ya se o. O si bo na ya se no. My nsai beti yan twen yan se.
Mo se ma she am se so no so wan. Na mo se afidi am league. Na mo se league na ye bo no. more psychological battle back with him winning.
Na Barcelona share
And only Barcelona. Say China mutibi share Barcelona say Kim. Mobu Barcelona.
You be sure mo.
There's a league mo
football go to near
so
red.
tell me just say.
Obetutu.
Eti dem say money be a rare boy. Say bo room she. Ba wa say Barcelona woni a won de woni abre. Say de woni ese abre.
Oh, na say o ka say vra rare kwa ball.
Ade area Eduardo be duru. Na me yard me.
Omo di defense zone be defend.
Time be na be yes abo she na.
Gerard
time be.
Na say in cinema koye.
O dem be so the time to so.
In cinema koye. In cinema koye o. In cinema koye.
Time be na be so ye.
Dibo.
Na me ne dane mo enkasa no mo sete
camera. Esia metwa kwa ma wi abom mo 1 o'clock. Ewia ni gira mu no mai.
Abaisa. Se woni na Monday. Ebo 1. Na wo dwane free office wo.
Na
tiasa ga cho no.
Ye be se ma na.
Me si woni na Monday ebo 1. Se Barcelona share Madrid. Na wo free office wo. O foreign news 1 week o be call off.
Oh, me say ade na me kan
yan kwa ma no ne o de yan kwa ma no ne
say omutimi se
me say yan kwa ma no ne o de yan kwa ma no ne
na kan Ancelotti enka Xavi Alonso ko beti le pio enti anopay ye kwaba on se na dia no
35
ye kwaba na dia kanyina to aso and anopay live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Now I'm say Hakim Ziyech flight to Casablanca no Oma buku flight na dada. A Monday na flight na lande live e Casablanca.
We say na me for breakfast.
O say
na me adom we say twa de ne dia ba sisie. Awo de ama me. We say na me nhyira o breakfast o mo ba je.
Why ka phone so? Because you be say enti anopay you be say at the CAF Confederation Cup second round road to the group stages enra Asante Kotoko wamo sebako ema with that athletic club eswamu eka enum na oko hafia club asuya amani CR Belouizdad ena eti ebo ene USFA ene Joliba erebom na fe San Pedro and a Cotton FC at the Aboso Bakenda FC and Zamalek at the Ebony Ittihad Tripoli and El Masri and at the Aboso Nairobi United and a Tour du Sahel at the Ebony KM and Azam at the Ebony Zesco United Ebebom at the Janek Galaxy AS Simba and Kaiser Chiefs and at the Eboso Maniama Union and Royal Leopards at the Ebony way a Confederation Cup some selected games and anopay yete amawom now in a Champions League the Etienne onisa enra matches maybe etimi etodam Power Dynamos FC Esebakom Emma Vipers Esebako El Hilal Soccer Club Esemiensam Emma Kenya Police FC Etimu Bakom and your Orlando Pirates on FC Saint Elliot Lupopo and a Eboso after Young Africans and Silver Strikers FC and the Ebony Rivers United Ebo Association Black Moose now for Atletico Petroleos and start the Abidjan at the Abeni Ali FC and Ogo Noir and a de Ebosom JS Kabili about Monaster now for Asfa and Horoya at the Aboso Simba on Sunday and then Ngazini FC at the Eboso Mamelodi Sundowns about Remo Stars ES Tunis and Rahimo FC and the Eboso MC OJ and Columbus Sportive at the Ebony Pyramid and about Insurance FC RS Bakani and Ali Tripoli and the Ebony way and matches are about to drop our DCAF Champions League number and pay on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV. Yade ama 110 solution Yansha French League and match day 9 and Paris FC at the Fie start Jean Bowen Esebakom Emma Nantes Ebona Eka Mienum way and matches are etimi etoja enra na Tietenia and then our League and Brest and Paris Saint-Germain and at the Ebosu Monaco abetra fie our Star Louis Day na ani tours at the Abani Lons and Olympique de Marseille about 7 p.m. Start Felix Belair and a game no ebetimi atodwa na afei on Sunday Lille and it met at the Aboni Decathlon Arena and a match no ebetimi atodwa Auxerre ebebo Le Havre a game no abusuam aye 4:15 and a match no betodwa Otna Angers and Lorraine at the Abosu our start Raymond Keeper now for start Rene and it Nice at the Aboni our Ranson Park Lyon and Strasbourg Bebom 7:45 p.m. tonight our Groupama Stadium where and matches are in the French League 1 over the weekend say and a table room Etia Yawa Olympic Dremase after match day 8 LED with 18 points and after Paris Saint-Germain Etoso Mienum 17 points Strasbourg Etoso Miensam 16 points Lens Etoso a 9 and 16 points and Olympic Lyon Etoso Enum after 8 matches with 15 points say and a top scorer Etienne on himself Pamitili on our Strasbourg 7 goals and a Washam and a Mason Green our Olympic Dremase 6 goals 3 assists and why and Sumonin 40 our Monaco was 6 goals what me I am assist maybe that's and Sumonin 40 and me as 5 goals with no assists in Tawnsam I don't know you bet French League and Munafe Yako Bundesliga match day 8 over the weekend and a Friday night football Veda Bremen at the PM of Bethesda John at FC Union Berlin Ebona Ekabakwa one more entity ante in the Bundesliga and then matches and say Emma Eko Borussia Mönchengladbach Everton our Borussia Park on a Bayern Munich at the Eboso 1:30 p.m. and John Frankfurt and St. Pauli 1:30 p.m. now for Augsburg and RB Leipzig at the Eboso our WWK Arena 1:30 p.m. na match room to the Hamburg SV and Wiesbeck at the Eboso 1:30 p.m. of Spark Stadion now for Hoffenheim and Hettenham at the Aberdeen our Prezero Arena game room at 1:30 Dortmund and FC Cologne at 4:30 our Signal and Iduna Park now for on Sunday Bar 04 Leverkusen and Freiburg at the Aberdeen 2:30 p.m. Our Bay Arena Leverkusen now for Stuttgart and Mainz 05 about 4:30 p.m. Our 8 MP Arena Stuttgart Chromom and a match them a bet me at top them say and a table a tier on himself Bayern Munich LED with 21 points RB Leipzig at also 16 points Stuttgart at also Miensam 15 points Dortmund at also a 14 points Bayer 04 Leverkusen at also enum 14 points FC Cologne at also Ensia 11 points and after top scorers now a Hurricane of Bayern Munich on as a 12 goals Luis Diaz Bayern Munich 5 goals and after Grimaldo Leverkusen 4 goals Michael Olise Bayern Munich 4 goals and also at time account yet Emma 110 so yanche Serie A no match day 8 and etime esase na no credit AC Milan anyman koye amfa ama womom tifie ewo Stadio Giuseppe Meazza eshemionum ama Pizza enso eshemionum na Zakari Atakemi and after Rafa Leao and anya 2 goals it wasn't enough for Milan to win the game and then Palma and Como about 1 p.m. na game aye Enio Tardini and Eltofem Udini and Lecce about our Blue Energy Stadium Napoli and Inter Milan Bebon our Diego Armando Maradona Stadium Cremonese and Atalanta Airborne El Giovanni Zini and a game about atop them Ottenham Torino and about Genoa and was Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino now for Nyankupobwa 2 p.m. Tlam Heras Verona and Cagliari at the Aboso our Stadio Marc Antonio Bentingodi Sassuolo and AS Roma at the bomb our Mepai Stadium Fiorentina and Bologna and our Artemio Firenze na Lazio and Juventus at the Aboso our Stadio Olimpico atletico roma kromom ɛna saa match nom ɛbɛtumi atodwa table say ɛna ɛteɛ onim sɛ ɛnra milan enya 1 point nti wakɔ 17 points ɛna inter milan ɛtɔ so mmienum 15 points napoli tɔ so mmiɛnsa wɔn wɔ 15 points as roma ɛtɔ so 9 with 15 points enum ɛyɛ bologna wɔn ɛwɔ 13 points ɛna como ɛtɔ so nsia 12 points juventus ɛtɔ so nso ɛyɛ 12 points na top scorers no ɛyɛ Ossolini of Bologna 5 goals and wahyɛ Nico Pass ɛwɔ Como wahyɛ 4 goals Christian Pulisic ɛwɔ AC Milan 4 goals ɛna ne nsam ɛtumi aka no pɛi yɛne sansɛm nyinaa ɛto anim ɛwɔ dwumadie no so now into the Spanish Primera Division Santander ɛna ɛhyɛ aseɛ with Friday night football ɛmira Real Sociedad ɛtena fie ɛwɔ Estadio Municipal de Anoeta ɛhyɛ mmienum ɛma Sevilla ɛte ɛkɛrɛmu baako Mikel Oyerepa ɛna ɛbɔ 2 goals ni a ɛde ɛma team nom na ɛnam Girona ɛne Real Oviedo ɛyɛ 12 noon ɛna game no ɛto dwam ɛwɔ Municipal de Montilivi na afei Espanyol ɛne ɛte ɛde abɔ so 2:15 p.m. game nom ɛyɛ RCDE Stadium ɛna ɛto dwam Athletic Club Bilbao ɛne Getafe ɛbɛbɔm ɛwɔ San Mamés Barria na afei Valencia ɛne Villarreal ɛde abɔani na ɔtenam ɛyɛ Real Mallorca ɛne Levante ɛna ɛbɔm ɛwɔ Estadi Mallorca Real Madrid ɛne Barcelona ɛyɛ 3:15 ɛyɛ Santiago Bernabeu Madrid kromom ɛna game nom ɛtɔ fam Osasuna ɛne Celta Vigo 5:30 p.m. El Sadas Pamplona ɛna match nom ɛbɛtumi ato dwam Rayo Vallecano ɛne Deportivo Alaves 8 p.m. tenam El Vallecas ɛna match nom ɛbɛtumi ato dwam Monday night football in the La Liga Real Betis 8 p.m. on Monday and Atletico de Madrid at the Ebosom way and match day 10 fixes and yet amount after match day 9 and Real Madrid and LED the table with 24 points Barcelona at also 22 points Villarreal at also Miansam 17 points Atletico de Madrid at also a 16 points Real Betis at also a 16 points Espanyol at also Encia 15 points now for Kylian Mbappe and LED Deputy with Madrid 10 goals and was away 2 assists. Julian Alvarez our Atletico de Madrid 6 goals while 1 assist. Vinicius Junior as a 5 goals while 4 assists. Entiano Kai as an Susam Pichitinum and Anopay yete at 2 screens also Amawo on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Now, Yansha the English Premier League match day 9. Enra Emma Etini Essasia Emma Leeds United Etra Fie Ewo Inland Road Rusum SM Yunum West Ham United and to me and game no with Sa Amo Level and answer Amo winning acquire 2-1 West Ham United 1 Leeds United 2 in Tianwakai Asherusum Sa na Chelsea Nankupomwa Mom Yunum I was Stamford Bridge no so Lanton Cromwell Amane Sunderland and Ebo Newcastle United and Fulham 2 p.m. St. James's Park. Now for Manchester United and Brighton 4:30 p.m. Old Trafford, Manchester, Cromwell, Brentford and Liverpool. Game nom Toga G-Tech Community Stadium. I'm in Liverpool and Airport and then at 7 p.m. Now for Nankupo Watnam AFC Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest at the Aboso El Vitality Stadium. Na Arsenal and Crystal Palace our Emirates game nom at 2 p.m. Tina or Tina simultaneously Aston Villa and Man City Bebon our Villa Park and after Overhampton Wanderers and Burnley at the Aberdeen our Molineux Stadium Everton and Tottenham Spurs our Hill Dixon Stadium Liverpool Cromwell England and Everton and Tottenham Spurs at the Burnley say and League table ɛteɛ ɔnim sɛ 8 matches ɛna so far obi ɛtena bɔm ɛwɔ English Premier League nom. Arsenal ɛna LD with 19 points plus of 12 goals. Manchester City ɛtɔ so mmienum 16 points plus of 11 goals. AFC Bournemouth ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsam wɔn wɔ 15 points plus of 3 goals. Liverpool tɔ so 9 wɔn wɔ 15 points plus of 3 goals. Chelsea ɛtɔ enum ɔmo 14 points plus of 7 goals. Tottenham Spurs ɛtɔ so nsia wɔn 14 points plus of 7 goals. And after yɛwɔ Sunderland ɔtɔ so nso ɔmo nso 14 points plus of 3 goals. Crystal Palace ɛtɔ so nwɔtwe wɔn 13 points plus of 4. Manchester United ɛtɔ so nkron 13 minus of 1. And Brighton tɔ so edu ɔmo 12 points plus of 1. Say and a top scorers na Etienne our English Premier League num onim say Erling Haaland he just can't stop scoring. Was 11 goals Osiakan Emma Manchester City and 20 Semenyo a Bournemouth player 6 goals and was Jean-Philippe Mateta our the Sales Park Crystal Palace 5 goals and then some etime account pay yedina atu onim our Juma Geneso live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM and pay ye call Africa na ye din come our Africa football stories num 84 and I be hosted 2025 edition of CAF Women's Champions League and the Canadian so se CAF Women's Champions League num e ye 84 and I bet me hosti onim say Hakim Ziyech ne flight to Casablanca abusua amabuku flight no on Monday enti nyankopɔ boa Monday about arriving now for we complete the medicals officially unveiling ebeto dwan and to get ready with that fans the wizard is coming and aya Hakim Ziyech former Champions League winner nasem and yeka and anopay JTD top 10 scorers in the Clasico history for Barcelona and Real Madrid zoom in into UEFA na yedin come on na me for UEFA seminsi ho na meaning come on Spain mra me ba metin come on UEFA for amasoye na Luis Suarez onim say 11 goals and onyaye in the Clasico as a player otoso edu. Santillana and 12 goals ono etoso enkro and Ferran Puskas and 14 goals as a player otoso ensia. Paco Gento and some 14 goals. Cesar Rodriguez and 14 goals. Raul atoso enum on 15 goals. Karim Benzema atoso 9 on 16 goals. Alfredo Di Stefano atoso enum 18 goals, same as Cristiano Ronaldo with 18 goals. Lionel Messi and LED in a Clasico on 26 goals. Na yaka Clasico asema no pay oye bibia mesel dai na pini Oyerepa TV no ho esan se yako historical antecedent of Madrid and of Barcelona the top 10 goals Clasico e produce here in 2009 up to 2019 2009 to 2019 top goals in the Clasico and anopay okay ewo Oyerepa TV no so na first match club room abusua onim say etodwan May 13th 1902 na a semi-final of the Copa de la Caromisión na abusua na nyasem kitwa kra Barcelona etin kurim 3-1 it's the first Clasico Madrid elusuye na edidimu a onim say benya Messi Ronaldo era no eno bi ana uhwe Messi Ronaldo era no ana ogusu a ohwe goals a e produce ye na abusuam Ronaldinho so yebenya in 2005 sa Clasico no draw Ronaldinho jebo no wemfimfiu a ene masa enkete ne adade sa era no enso etimi e by some results winning margin apiem ewo Clasico no onim sa margin de esopa 10 goals margin. Real Madrid ese 11 Emma Barcelona etimu bako na 19th June 1943 na Copa del Rey 11-1 and Real Madrid at the Emma Barcelona on Sam Eba another one Madrid Eshe and Wake Emma Barcelona at Timu Yunum 3rd February 1935 Yana Tia Santi Kotokono Madrid Eshe Barca 8-2 Yana Yete Kotokono Madrid 8 Barcelona 2 Barca 24th September 1950 also share Madrid 7-2 Barcelona 7 Real Madrid 2 in 1950 24th September Barcelona essentially Emma Madrid at Tibubako 19th May 1957 and 18th September 1949 Real Madrid share Barcelona 6-1 Barca 21st April 1935 Eshe Inum Emma Real Madrid Antimi na La Liga Barcelona 25th March 1945 Eshe Real Madrid 5-0 na La Liga match sa 5th October 1953 Barcelona elusu Real Madrid 5-0 na se in 5th October 1953 Real Madrid 5 Barcelona 0 was Santiago Bernabeu in the month of October. Yana Real Madrid Tashe Barcelona. Real Madrid Abusiam 17 February 1974. Na La Liga match. Barcelona and Sucre Madrid won 5-0. And the winning margin be and pay yet amawo the longest runs, most consecutive wins. Now say you can say team no in the Clasico sa amubo game. Na yesi washan 5 atoto so washan 4 atoto so to say the last season in the Clasico nina Barcelona team kodum 7 times and Madrid ayano ntibia na wo baby o say after crime you miss Barcelona and say shemana that to so ye come most consecutive wins na ekuta Madrid 7 games na Barcelona NCB 22nd April 1962 to 28th February 1965 and Barcelona betche Madrid or said to us 5 times na 13th December 2008 to 29th November 2010 5 times Nina Osheno Real Madrid Super first match 2020 to 20th March 2020 recently no Madrid Barcelona said to us 5 times and pay you're telling that I want some atuanim I want to maintain so now Yansha Santiago Bernabeu stadium na hosting the game Nankupombo Watnam said the city preparation of the stadium no state Cecia say ana isiatie Santiago Bernabeu stadium Madrid women's stadium abiti hosting game na anopay on Oyerepa TV enjoy stadium no the state Cecia said the city numbers abusuam up head to head na the obiaje as a team onim say competitions in the Senate here. Domestic La Liga 28 for Barca and 36 for Real Madrid. Copa del Rey. Come here, say Copa del Rey and a Barca GB at Madrid with 15 times for Barca and 13 for Real Madrid. Copa del Rey. I want some I don't know. I'm sure all down Coco Piema. Not just UEFA Champions League 5 times for Barcelona and 15 times for Real Madrid. 15 times for Madrid, 5 for Barca, and a UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. And Ukuma Barca at 9 into 1 some and na Abusoyaka Classic or 1 some na and now me catch you say Lamini Yama and Madrid podcast a beer team come on and Wakasa Madrid forum or Amudio Titio now we are back up Eritioma na dia Samaba na enum and you say Johnny Kabayana Ninja ho sound commander Kodane Kikakano that be a Kodan Kasasa eti or time I'm a classic no aba na we ya amabo we a ono one akodan betim komo oh a senior player out the Spanish national team no it is on one in ya koda eye we betu no fo and your reporter if Danny Kabaya so ye etuga anopai na reporter menseka etem some Madrid scout no aka ɛte Achechopi Alonso ɛna Fiontuno Pires sɛ yɛsi yɛ build next generation na yɛpɛ defensive midfielder mpempe ya mama yɛnyi Moises Caicedo de bulldozer enti enfim mama yɛn consider no ɔyɛ midfielder na otimi pass ni bia sɛ ball be kan nsa otimi dan ho pass yie abasi yɛn tackle njibɔ no so a onimia enti yɛn consider no na komo forum abusuam onim sɛ Nico Pass de team sa ko Nico Pass wɔn nya asɛm ketewa kamia sɛ Nico Pass na kodana ɔpɛsɛ osi akan ɛma Madrid reporter ɛba kyerɛm sɛ Inter Milan in the summer at the 50 million euros coin na ma kodana ka at the Acheco mo forsa hwɛ babi ama kuma wa ne Madrid mo de bonya mo kyerɛm Madrid na ɛna ne pɛsɛ misi akan ɛma wɔmuom na Madrid coach Xabi Alonso penimfo ne team kama no sɛ Madrid team no onye jo bia so se we de eyo no nko ni wa team ni ho o ye team na as a team omobo as a team na some player bia mpanimfo fi se na kuma eni Madrid apeso okoro ombetuma tono ama no akọ untouchable players sie ya o team no according to report and say the minim and say wakade mpanimfo se player untimi mfa unsan kan wo team no aye Mr. Kylian Mbappe Lotin Julian Alvarez agent dia tuka sahwe obeta be sore yese akodano ekoye adwuma ama Barcelona obefi Atletico di Madrid ose nukrabia eni sansem no wote sansem na farse eye matrai makwe eye polum palam sam nukrabia eni msa Julian Alvarez homotonom ama no afritim no Fermin Lopez ati atujwa se ono kra oba Barcelona no na Madrid epedo na mo chusu se obaya adwuma ama FC Barca bejin kodim in the Clasico coming Sunday and Fermin Lopez Vinicius Junior abusuam de tienie ose said team no fire in the hands of Barca last season and yeah omukwati team pa 5-4 babia no so mo o se afi aye Madrid afi na Madrid bedin kunim ewo Barca so nyankopon bo a Sante Vinicius Junior record against Barcelona 21 matches aye 10 wins and wanya one aye draw Walusu 10 was just 7 goals, while 6 assists against Barca since obey player Emma Timnum Rafinha and no one training Ama FC Barcelona mra now amu aye training Demeti HM say anya likely say boy no ebetima aye juma enti ama Barca nyankupo bua otina reporter eba HM say no numera na Barca forum emiem fidienum say oh enke betima pulu miracle bi na nka boy no etimi asiakan mom latest HSA and likely say boy no ebetime abo e de etia Madrid Ivan Rakitic or say onono Lamine Yamal Oya Koda yen dino now I enjoying the life I a big fan of Lamine Yamal na sa oye niema bia eya on dress of football ne nkodia also twin home at if you no job ne say our plate so obetima deliver na fe o man freedom kakra oye 18 years into he has so much to learn and here Ivan Rakitic owie and also Clasico the most important match in the world was we are singing a match aya ba eya na ehu here pa aya Clasico obia a person aya part of the Clasico na say the two teams need to win Barca person winning Madrid person winning nemo ono de otipe Barcelona so ombetin kunim Andres Iniesta ati atutwa se for no wakan mpempi se Pedri ay the most outstanding player omwo football mum prempei enema Pedri ati ema football no enye players bebe and the sanemon ema football Ronald Araujo ono ay defender ema Barcelona say Vinicius Junior ay a spectacular player and Emrebia on Vinicius Junior Bessiano Yana Exe the boy need a bone winning bomb none be all come this time and say team no are ready team not say I was team kudim our classic kudum Ronald Araujo Nensema or the Tuja Oko Atletico di Madrid German second of pay and say go Marin Atiasie Sir Atletico di Madrid num abeton some portion of the sales ama Apollo for them for 2 billion euros 2 billion euros. And your reporter, Eka Yensa, and I pay 80 enough of Spanish stories, and I pay Yana Kaka, said will be a Benyan, Yaba England, and I pay your team come on our England, and I pay Harvey Elliott at Liverpool, and I call Aston Villa or in playing time. I take Kaka at the Amano Unai Emery, they are two just say, oh, you never check Kaka, Emma player and a bonnet Yonimbo, number of officer, baby, better deliver ye pa as a player. I number 10 Rono, and also Ebenyan said, yeah, our Aston Villa team number Alan Sarah at the Atuja Sap. Muhammad Salah Gali. It is too early to do. Someone for Besha say complaining say Mo Salah and a Jemua and Liverpool intimate and winning games are among for Refiana 2024-2025 season. And you know, and now for Liverpool team, I seen a back on so next ready a team number so game on one shot. And this team number say is a legend for the club and to do a business in Korea. Official so many chair at the Emmanuel Josco Vadro. At the Atuja say a pa sa tagnini city so say I Manchester City kote the English Premier League go say mana among fun target team no now with abebua I'm fighting for the trophy Pep Guardiola at the Atuja say ono de league ne yambondu ba biao empempe ya yabo English Premier League grade will be and team Kasa a team A and I said team B and I bet the English Premier League is too early. So I predict say a Man City, a Liverpool and I said Arsenal and I bet the English Premier League and slot at the Atuja say or confirm update on Alexander Isak and I urge say I doubtful of a gamer over the weekend. I'm a reporter if you opinion say Atuja and I pay or say only issues beer with Muhammad Salah Gali officer goes on sanity in football. A two baby a befa, do baby and fa, not most Salah no yana penny beer or see a kind of late now goes on Emma or a player or a lot of trust in him. And slot press conference Yense bin Samoa and slot at the two dot Chemu said or winning against Frankfurt Premier League over the weekend or the one sem etuja.
Jeremy is not in a good place. What I mean with that is that he's definitely not going to play today, tomorrow, or next week. A hamstring injury, so that's going to take a while. Alec, not too bad. Question mark for the weekend, and so let's see where he is then. And that's the same to be said about Ryan. He didn't travel with us, so today we are in again. Yeah, yesterday we were in as well, but we had a day to travel. Let's see where he is today. And Allison is not in the squad tomorrow. Yeah, I find this always a bit funny because his second assist, we call that an assist, and the 1-1 we scored against United, that's not a goal involvement for him, where I felt that was more difficult to do what he did against United than what he did for the 5-1, but the assist to the 4-1 was good. But I think his general
Maminko Arsenal Suena Fe Yedim Common Play on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Mikel Arteta said Osha obey Arsenal set piece case no and Shasha 2 days ago, a decade ago, and a Shasha 10 years ago, and a Shasha no Shasha be a free kick tour now say play if Arsenal could Janwa or the tour a check or sit with the BNO say be Arsenal your boy abaso your budget Champions League your budget Premier League I yeah any difference yeah or say sounds and 7 amount for Kekano on fun say the team gra but be a person Arsenal team new to them and ya do ho na Mikel Arteta confirm me say game on a Crystal Palace ever on Sunday no Gabriel Magalhaes on to be a more game to be Oliver Glasner trene Emma Crystal Palace or say nyan for some biao they are all catch Crystal Palace boys and say money Arsenal kobo nanu ya money ebereti ezi and na eteha nyese bi oba mu jampet no so a na mo de yanam for some game no I hear me pa na Mikel Arteta press conference on my update on Kai Havertz Martin Odegaard progress at say or say it is going well after Gabriel Magalhaes concern nina ochechi.
Gary had to leave the pitch with an issue, and he hasn't been able to train yet, so let's see how he evolves in the next 24 hours, whether he's available or not for the weekend. They are all progressing really well. They are started to do certain activities. They are all super willing to be available as quick as possible, but at the moment none of them are yet in contention in the next week or so. Yeah, we want that this kind of records that we are getting a lot at the end brings the silverware and the trophies that we want. But obviously the more we can produce, I think the closer we're going to be to achieve what we want to do. And that defensive record is very good, but we need to be consistent. It's only just the start of the season, and the aim is to continue improving things, which we can do still, a lot of them to even better. It's a big game for us because last season here we dropped some points, and it's the fourth game in a row that we're going to play against opponents that we drop points, and this season we've been able to.
Rupin Amorim and Amubusan on Anthony, Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund live after Manchester United. It's going well for them, and I'll say no Premier. I'm happy for the guys. I'm going to perform it very well. I'm various clubs. Rupin Amorim, they make teach him say Manchester United in penny for them up to 120 million euros they are two. So I'm going to be for two players. I'm a position be at the I'm going to say the manager about me at the Jadon Sancho and Edin Terzic ready. Meaning Jadon Terzic or Jimmy Dia assistant Jadon Sancho can win Ballon d'Or that and some more kaya too and Central Focus and say this with Dortmund can say me the officer still Jadon Sancho by winning Ballon d'Or no say baby Ojean still about me I win Ballon d'Or I'm no aye and United and Brighton and Ebo na pre-Brighton press conference in SMP and Rupin Amorim and a tutor yentini semnibi.
Fine. We have some doubts. We had some issues during the week with Harry Maguire and Mason Mount, knocks, but nothing serious. We will see tomorrow which is out. The rest is ready for the game. I think it's going to be like always, but it's going to be a very difficult game. I think it's a team. Brighton is a team really fun to watch. They are really good on build-up. They are really strong on transitions in every aspect of the game. They are doing well in set pieces this season. So I think they are a team that it's really complete. And we need to be really smart and to face that game with a real focus on everything that we do because they are very strong. The quality is there.
Now Fabian Hassler also ready for United. Now update on Mitoma after Gruda and Gomez Nina Ochichi.
In the Old Trafford, so he will be able to start.
And what about Brian Gruder, Caro Matoba and Joel Veltman? What's the latest with them?
They're all close to the team. Maybe one or two of them might be available tomorrow, so we really have training for training because they don't have like big issues. It's really like small issues. They have nothing serious, so really have to go symptom adapted. I can't say that they all will be available. I can't say that they won't be available.
Enzo Maresca and the two our player Bia or a lot in his team. Also any issue Bia say Jean Pedro Enche goals more. Emma no Nema Oye e team na Eboa Emma Chelsea eko na nim. Na William Estevao and o se on pese boni team be any day. Na William Estevao no oye Ballon d'Or await. Boy ni boy Bia on pese the pressure bebre ebe to so or a super talented player and Enzo Maresca Nsema or the Tukam also our experienced team Torsen Adabia Yonum experience bia amuwo na Jose Champo and also Jose Champo muna boche or ya koda na the development is kakra senior players no piano bar or be ko bench or be kakra or be say live ko on no sort time ebeba with Chelsea Enzo Maresca nsem and no na Enzo Maresca okasaye ahead of Sunderland game and a difficult game na mom I was see a winning game no.
Yeah, we don't have any new injury. Liam took part of the session yesterday with the team for the first time, so it's not going to be available for tomorrow game, but probably for the next one. The schedule also can change a little bit, depends how they improve or getting worse. In the first time they said to me that could be available for the 25th of October, so today is 24th, 25th. So I said after the game that it was a special night, especially for the club, for the fans, with so many young players. I said many times that they are all good players, talented players, and the main thing for me is just to try to help.
Now Manchester City, they Mateo Kovacic and Nam no hono, and a Pep say, baby, I was a CID, okay, transfer sama. About they say Obetimo Yano, Mateo Kovacic a player, Emma City, set him A penal, set him B a penal, January and answer summer, Ubia Abehu, Gamer, Obebom, Etia Aston Villa no, or preview game no, or say Matheus Nunes mono, that to be better by one of the best right backs. Oh, we are saying, and yet in the favorite position, no, that he's adapting very well.
In the last two fixtures we play in Villa Park, so no chance. They were much better than us, and hopefully it will be different next Sunday. No less to talk. The admiration I have for Unai is so high. He's incredibly consistent and well prepared and so smart. So it's really good. Aston Villa, I know they are not in the Champions League that season for 1 point, for I think the last year, the last 9 games, won 8 and lose the last one against in Old Trafford.
Pep Guardiola de Atuta say Aston Villa team no amoye team ba ko a amoye top pass o ko kromo na onomo ko ba ya na eden. Dominic Solanke is back on the grass according to Thomas Frank, and now on the Everton game no and on the Atuja.
Could he just walk down the grass running with some of the performance guys? So positive, progressing, no like time frame, but I don't expect it to be a longer one. Destiny is not a.
Italy na Antonio Cassano say he got to do no yes on yadio. No materials are you saw Juventus no. Omuntimi you saw materials in fan competing kwa Gisco Deto no. Italy ho ohwe team ekuta AC Milan, Napoli and Inter Milan abedin se materials na ekuta no obetima compete with those teams and then sama if you ever boss player Napoli pono mu afu say the second season of Antonio Conte ne babia season ekono amonya happy with Antonio Conte team no drop it instead of progressing and your reporter eba na Claudio Marquisio de Atuga say lack of leaders and affected Juventus and Prempre was so almost akanya be our leader our pitch so all control boys inti so ko game now say Kenan here the stable captain there na chebe bia team no echo and Prempre Manchester United, Tottenham Spurs and the Chelsea latest and say Amonia Brepa Dusan Vlahovic amoye dum bibia say ombefano enran so ankoyo AC Milan able 2-2 with Pisa inti anopay ya just so adim confirm close to some no AC on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Today's sports weekend edition diano ebeto so twen simatia wabi na yanko kanjen and magic drinking water for na yenu munim komo water is life it will no ma na wanum papa openi good morning say bibia fine
pacho bibia kama
yenti umra ye ba ebeto so
good well yeda etifo ase yeda ahwefo so ase mo amaji pre ehwe Oyerepa TV eni Oyerepa radio 100.7 anope so kanjen and adwin drinking water na ya tenasi yede enkomodie ebro apomudi nkomo and yede bro na no pay sense ya tenasi die aside business wise no ye pesika no na yede apomudi ncheche enso ebre ye tiefo ene yahwefo enti before say me share me nkoma na ase no medical the number no atibia ebia wate yanka ebia wahwe TV so ebia wate yanka radio so ana wate yanka obabi ebia wachina pay contact unya me patch number ni 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and 0507 37 94 74 0507 37
9474 mipacho eno ne saa numbers mienu mipacho Breman UGC na eye Kanjin Energy Drinking Water Company no ewo ana ebi so kwa ba router mipacho ye ho ana okọ Ghana fana nyina bebi a opese bebi a wo na uhie nsuo ni bia no ofa saa numbers yi mienu na ofra empanyufo ene ubedi eye ensawoso na no pay enkoma minu bedie no eye neutralization ye ka say neutralization a un say acid na we ni pedue mu no enye say acid na wo ka abatuma na say acid na yedim dada no da bi ye ni pedue ni mankasa na yo acid bi o ma eno na eboa ema eye aduane eye die etim eyam ema ni pedue akwa ni nyina no enso enya omu chefa ema ne nyina akoyi ewo system ni mu nti ye ka say kanjina me pacho eno ye brand name a edema eye alkaline water and alkaline water no ekwan ba so kwa na efa so ye no e produce no through what electrolysis eno ene boa ema nsuo no ebenya ebe electrolyte nti yakase nsuo na be electrolyte a na se obo ade enwane nuo no ahyemu ma ahyemu kena nti nsuo ne enyuma edie na wonwade a eye nyina no eboa ama setena pa etimi aba nsuo ne enyuma edie na enye se bia kanje ne yaduro obi tinche obeka se ena se mu nsuo yaduro da bi enye duro enam se obo ade enwane nuo a ahyemu menti no ana masa instenchen na wonwade a kanje eye nyina no ema yehu sa ne emanyi nyina san se kanji nsuo no purely alkaline purely alkaline say de bia meka me ba me ma history no say na omunya nsuo fi abotam say nsuo ni nyina no alkaline water omkwa afuma na nsuo eta ho haban etimi ategu so na omofa haban no mapani no mase bia no nyina no ni nyina na alkaline no na de apomdin pa ebre omo ema omudwumadi a no omuye nyina no enema omuye nyina na etimi koso from de mom eba wo mu so aye ma no mutimi wuye eba hoden so eba pam so ahoden wo ho anom de do afuo more than 10 acres they say acres akese eno no mutimi de do afuo ema nyama nyina ekoye edema abusua no enti wunye sansuo we enoma eboa ema ahoden sipi eboa ema odwumadi a udi no etimi ACP ema nyama nyina kama enti e ka se eye Kanjin Energy Drinking Water ekura eye ahoden suo enwane nu ewom no nsuo na hoden ewo soro nam say nsuo na hoden ewo soro nti ye hwehwemu so amiate asese nsuo bia na hoden ewo soro bia no me pato etimi neutralize what acid ewo ni padwuma na acidity ewo body nim nti de bia me ka se ekwan a Kanjin efa so eye adwuma ni se dem di kaka eye electrolysis no Kanjin machine no eye machine no duba mienu ewom saa duba mienu no baako produce stream acid eno emfa apomudi emre sensu na yenya no stream acid ni do ben ewo form ana de enya Kanjin energy drinking water no eno so ewo soro ana plate na split into two ema yenya sensu ni mienu no ye friend titanium platinum coated plate eno ena mboa ema etime split insuo ni mienu ema yenya stream acid ema yenya alkaline water ene ye friend apomudin stu a ene yenya eboa estesi ni padua eboa ema ahoto abefie no sensu na ene boa ema yenya sensu no de tosu mienu higher pH insuo a ne pH no which is potential hydrogen ewo soro me pacho say ka say Kanjin water produce pH higher than 7 na say no kre sense insuo a ni pH ni abro 7 no alkaline water inti Kanjin Energy Drinking Water there inti abrebia medical kasameka say insuo bia ni pH ewo soro bia no neutralize what acid ana acidity ewe ni pedwam nti eno ena buama sa adwumade ni na it may take place san say ukọ onu nsuo na wanya nsupa anom udidi na say wandidi ye anajo wanya fufuo wanya indomie wachi ni chose chese wanya chibombi ene pano anwa komsoche osadi majukwa sa afem ni nyina no emwa ema asetena na nyere enti me enkoso nti abebia unya Kanjin Energy Drinking Water boa ama asetena na ACP boa ama asetena ayekama dwumade bia udi no etimi ekoso boa ma tise nutrient a unya no nipadwam no utimi nya ema nipadwam nitimi yakama ana ebio so yanko neutralization topic na ngasa so un say ebu say on say does alkaline water neutralize cost na ebu say ho enam say alkaline water neutralizing tino tell me big can say and so be any pH I was to be 8 minutes I said yeah let's say canjin energy drinking water your pH in air more than 7 and say so be any pH the potential of hydrogen air more than 7 biano 8 me neutralize your acid pH away in the pedrum me patro it me a balance no e ma pere your air juma away in the pedrum say acid in the door so at the assembly say acid no form piece to e dey assemble nti abra wunya kanjen energy drinking water no boa amasa acidity na ewe ni pedwam no aye pere yo say ka say pere e mana is stable say be ya udidi a digestion e betima take place ana bia su ni pedwa kwan na e ka hu nyina no e bia su betima nya ni nutrient amane me nyina tima e kama etime amane me nyina etima aboa ana de tosu mienu so no instead dem bi ka neutralize acid ana de tosu miensa preventing what disease preventing disease such as cancer and no and a besa and same river no Dr. Henrik Otuwebek 1931 Nobel Prize Award on energy here on one energy discover the cost of cancer in 1923 before say omenya sa 1931 Nobel Prize Award no nobody can discover cancer in 1923 okasembi or say no disease can exist in an alkaline environment biaya alkaline wo bia no disease bien timintra ana ya de bien timintra even cancer kra no entimintra since sa no o che say etimi prevent disease such as cancer and the account dia na say doctor na sem na o kan ye twefo amana tonkwam enu tina no pay yet ya na ye kan for canjin energy drinking water edema no nti say doctor kese say o discover cancer no o ka say biaya alkaline wo no cancer intimi ntina odia na say watwa fo amana tonkwa mu we enye say kasa bebre na say we papa e fie we mami e fie a momodin efa number no 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and 0507 37 94 74 ofa number na obabia owo bia wo pensuo bia no wonsa ebeka nsuo no enti se ye ka nsuo we dia enye nsuo bia se wo so didi agro eye nsuo a wo so wunya na ebo fie na ma ahoto ba yenwuma so ebeboa ama ya setena ne dada setena mu etima ye kama udi aduane ye udi aduane no wunya aduane papa di no na wunya aduane aminu asemu ma na wa pensu aminu aso asemu kina obade nwannu asemu kina na se aboa ama udada setena no etima CP enti ye wo 3 properties e wo canjin energy drinking water mu eno ena eboa ma sa neutralization no etimi SCP 1 ba ko alkalinity 2 baako yɛ microcluster and microcrystalline ana baako yɛ antioxidant and antioxidation te sɛ saa mmiɛnsa wei no yɛyi mmienu ɛna ma saa neutralization ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ yɛ nipadua mu deɛ edi kan ɛyɛ antioxidant and antioxidant no ɛno ɛyɛ process a ɛnam sɛ ne molecular hydrogen ɛyɛ very high nti no ɛboa ɛma ɛyɛ wo nipadua no ɛntumi rust 1 ana deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu no ɛfight against aging 2 ana deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa no neutralize what free radicals nti say wo ensu a anti-oxidation ahyemu ma na antioxidant ewoma eboa ma saa nneema we nyina no etimi akoso ewo nipadwam ye ka say emma onipadwa enrast a emma onipadwa enwe na akyene uzobi wa wo na wase watwintwam wase wakyinkyene bi ene saa nneema ne body ne entoso wonye from de bia ase bibi ha no unse de toso mienu so no fight against aging obi wa ha wo start 25 years 22 years ensu be hu no wan hwe a wo be ka say obi man be 40 years emmo emma dada ase tira na nyere enkoso ana de toso minister free radicals emma onim emmo mu a emma saa nhitaye no uzobuwa nanim abubu aguso ni ade eyi ni na afi ho ema ade ahotoba ye ka se microcluster ana microcluster na enso eboa hu se nsuo na ni wan susu ni ntino ebowura ye tissues ye veins ebowura ye cells ni detoxify enemafi sabi efa ye dunso mu enfifire mu ana sabi ye gana adua mu ema ni nya etimi pie nti anopai ye kanfo canjin energy drinking water e de maw pebino na onne abusuani nyina enchemfa me patcho number ni biem 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 0507 37 94 74 0507 37 94 74 per canjin alkaline water ni binom me say unum so na o te down no na edi apomodimpa ebre onipadua ama odaja setena etimi SCP anope ye kanfo kanji de ma opebinom na ene abusani na enchemfa obrama UGC okwa ba oru tutu abenya bi baby biara wo bia open stone bia ton ana opese otubi to ana wa kwankwa opebia no ma baby a wo no ofra number ya empemfo a office omo no bedi nkomo na ensa oso bia wo bia on pese omo no di no etimi akoso amanyama nyina etima ye kama anope ye that say
Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
Okay, kanji na so ye ne ye kodi enkomo no. Baba ye beda ase.
Boss me da.
Kwaju ahome because echina wa. Onze,
Wachina wa. Say otisa na meka Barcelona Real Madrid. The most consecutive wins at Arsenal. Yeah, I chomo.
Okay.
I show almost 7 times at Arsenal. Almost 5 times at Arsenal. Just recently. You also see I show 5 times at Arsenal.
When in the difference between the two. When you so say that them.
David, this okay.
Se Barcelona for no former. Omo score line with them on 1-2-0. Omo timi shemo 3-4-4-5.
Ntini aji bia chomo no.
Eti ho na adane ko.
Se football no. O yiri mo bo ni ya. Sisi basika sema you be chomo.
Okay.
Club we are seeing na. Okay. I call Deloitte money for publication.
Henry Akwesise or the free Kokofu or some more hit Barcelona. Jomu be hit mochina. Henry Henry Akwesi and this message we a free a Kokofu a day a buyer. We see a wine Richard Eddie free a tema. Manchester United is winning 2 goals against Brighton. Manchester 2, Brighton 0. And also a day our day Abba and Real Madrid man walking around the building. Camera should follow you. Okay, once or no. Or say hello, I'm McCarthy. I want the betting code. Okay. And then the amount for it is saying. My name is Vinny. Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 2. Yeah, do we so a day abandon? Wa money din or say brother. Barca doesn't talk much. We just show action.
I won't talk. Uti asema.
Also
ya asema one Laporta said they will come and beat Madrid. And a game where everybody say Barcelona for na kasapa.
Sir.
I'm on a kasapa. I'm on players a Casasa, Fabi Lopez. One, my sister Bassa for 10. You may show me 11. With the difference way. I'm say 10. You may show me 11.
Okay.
I'm say 10. You may show me 11. I'm difference the minutes on here.
Okay. So Bassa share Madrid 10.
10. You may say 11.
Madrid be share 11. That's a 11.
I'm difference no. A minute is so here no.
A number you dey be share. Why?
You be share.
Go me.
Mama Charles wa kill. Alex wa ra ho.
Say number 12 ho.
Ebia na nem na adwuma na mo ba we ko
Alezo araho adan araho
so we kotoko ni kakraka
kotoko adebo yes ma adebo yes ma araho
what's it goes to do so do
but never banesa
what's it goes to do
never banesa
was we down pa
Alezo me ma araho na shedding ye dey a ochina wo ho
ai krobia
shedding
afibia ko ba esi china ho
Zach bibia boko biem
ya mado
agomi asechi akwaba bibia boko there the latest cocoa tie in town
yeah of course mission nyaketwa
Zakitu only say Zakitu tini tre baba onye we ni my why Zakitu tini tre so and odi ensu peja kosoro sa
obi an shape
Zakitu de ni etetrim
na me dey here timpon
Zach mami che wa classico na me yadu mo china baso ewo Santiago Bernabeu na what is Madrid for so bekata park na so
menyante
na mkota so Arsenal fi no mo bezo
because unso say last year mkota so against Barca ya
no msho mo for
energy go ati menyante sa fi o mesa mistake ni bio
Madrid pe no do ni kata park so ni yewe Abe last year money Arsenal. Park amakata so amusima so air condition afidie. Heat afi omo peso mu bie.
Say na asocial ba. Omunye sa mistake na ochina. Okay. Omunye sa mistake.
Abanti o the message ya ba me sure so Manchester ni. Pa. Cosmos Esuman. I say big bro AC Milan results please. Or Manchester ni.
Oh na we na obi.
No Manchester ni. That time no be busa score line.
Maybe I feel what join.
Usumi who so join ni show ya che. Or Manchester ni. But they 2-2 why? You so tie no.
Eh na money team na all we about 2-2.
Anyway, na say the only team I watch this season so team of free say see abi na buy.
And just a little mountain mobile.
Yes, mobile. Na leg one at that top.
Oh, na say 8 matches, 7 matches this.
I one at that top. And I have matches be 7.
Na say teams ya kana mama be samo.
Cha.
Na nte dey bia. Na untimi share nke.
Sabi ka Manchester that top of Premier League na. Ka Oban ka be Manchester Jesse.
Oh.
It's Oban now they are dumni adan.
Oh, there.
And they go share Samates. They go can see when you the go ni me yanko enti e classico
bro
ni no makata so to mo kata so a se ni sitie na ti dede rubo sa ye wasumbe bre obo modiana afi utimi show ma na obo na dede de kwa botete
bro
Jakito
the game is on Mrenaso Madrid Barcelona. Last season, the Barca de Madrid fast no. Many sure say Alonso will be happy to go through that pain. Barca de Madrid fast. Home and away league, cup games. The bonus spin panya your kobono abontin so panya njeze. Omo bu omo home na we kobo omo far away nyina aka ho. The beer much remember the beer na say passion. They want to redeem themselves this season. I feel it's what here 2 teams now. One thing I am very clear about teams now, and it's Barcelona are struggling defensively. And you know, as much as they will control games, you know, so what I can be now, they struggle to cope with any kind of attack irrespective of the team that they are facing. And see Omuliki goes and they are leaking more chances to their opponent. And now a discussion about this and the game, you know, it look different. How does it look different? It look different because they are playing against arguably the best attacker in the game today. That is in Kylian Mbappe. And Omu. He is the kind of player ono kwat me be strong could be odwunwa ontiase. Gradually he is trying to move into the area near Messi Ronaldo, the kind of things that no more for their clubs. Today Mbappe is trying to move gradually to that area and belong to that category of players, in terms of what he is doing for Real Madrid and even for the French national team. That if only key chances you are leaking goals against, relatively smaller teams who doesn't have players like Kylian Mbappe, the discussion is that how do you cope with Kylian Mbappe in Santiago Bernabeu? And then Mbappe the last game now, boy, Alonso my sign of Kakranyama how he will line up against Barcelona. Nami Aduma Ochina. Also, our problem defensively. And he now Asensio played very well, but Ofrimu with small problem. But we are told say he's feeling fit to play. And we are likely to once again Jibo see Fedi Vavadi playing at right back. You want to say only me pushing straight forward like that. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's very difficult to push him just like that to be an what answer kana who didn't come air classical just like that. I'm sure say Gabriel will start on the bench. Push Vavadi to the right back once again. Then Asensio, Edam Militao, then Obo Abandefeno, Carreras on the left. That is possibly how the back line will look like. Chouameni, Jude Bellingham, Adagula, Vini Jr., Mbappe, and so in a more like the team will look like how, like defensively they have numbers, and against Muko Menuzwa they have numbers to attack. For Barcelona, even if Rafinha is fit, I'm not sure he will start, because we are why out for some time now. Onyambo any game here for Barcelona since or started say OH training, and the report I mean that on Shana fully fit, sir. And so even you are available for the game, Rafinha may not start. Tijibu, the live Barcelona game on boy, also when she out, Lewandowski out. Eti Oma Rashford and started as a false 9, and as on the boy as a number 9. Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, then Frankie de Jong came from the bench, but a team that claims here about Frankie de Jong, a fan saying Sabrantian, Pedri, so Fermin Lopez will play.
About Fermin Lopez, Marcus Rashford, Lamine Yamal
as the guys front three, no? Yeah. So it's a team that attacking wise are changing from what Barca presented last season. Yeah. Because last season, Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, and Rafinha.
Yeah.
Now I change it to Fermin Lopez, Rashford, and Lamine Yamal. This is Jibo. Lamine Yamal, who say on the standard that on my last season, no? Even though still now in a day that's like Barca Bobiano, it's our team anymore. Clearly, you could see say he's a standout performer in the attack. Without him, the attack no look a bit because he's the one who reduces numbers. Also, my attacking now, I don't quite play a bit match ball. Now, genuinely reducing numbers. Rashford does that with pace. It's not consistent like Lamine Yamal does on the right side on him. It's one thing that I think say Jibo, Barca will also have advantage, and they said Madrid backline. I don't know why Lamine Yamal giving that through balls, and open one player or pace to disturb Real Madrid power with that kind of through balls now. Marcus Rashford, because all pace here and a bad day for the Real Madrid backline now to be able to contain Rashford when there's a true ball. You about to so on Funko. You know, one area that will be key. We all know the midfield battle. How Real Madrid can be able to contain Barcelona in the middle. I never call Madrid. Barca they punish over last season. They were not able to play against teams that could ball. And anytime Madrid special team be could ball a ball pass be a problem. Not a problem. Because their midfielders are not built to control games. Barca no teams and Barca not relatively controlling games, but you use their weakness to punish them. But you know, I never quite Real Madrid no consistently, and they say you see when they meet Barcelona, because they are big guys. Sometimes I know almost feel say they have to also go the big guys way by going toe to toe with Barcelona. But Jibo, you have to admit your weakness and play according to your strength. And see, a few years. For example, last week we were discussing Liverpool, Manchester United. This is in the Premier League. Mm-hmm. United have averaged a lot of possession than most of the teams now. Like also first to fourth in the Premier League last season. No. But what share if anything Liverpool? What should that be? I have to capitalize on my strength, then take advantage of Liverpool weakness and beat them. And see, who can share Barcelona? Yeah, but you big guy, yeah, you are big guys. Jude Bellingham and co big guys. But you, who about Barcelona? You have to admit, say, me don't go toe to toe with them. In terms of
what do you mean possessing? So
what do? You rely on the pace of Vini Junior, Mbappe, and punish them. Now, luckily for Real Madrid, Omu a very good passer in the shape of like on do cruise more level, no. But at least he is better passer of the ball than any of their midfield in terms of two balls, breaking lines with one pass in Adagula. He does it better than all the Madrid midfielders in now. So what do? You go on a low block, then quick in transition because of the pace of Vini Junior and about the Kylian Mbappe. You know, Barcelona defensive struggles, you know. I'm a feeling say, yeah, how the last season we may not see that. That third dominance, how almost share Madrid any place almost mono because problems now. And now I'm the punish Madrid, no, they don't have it anymore. One, okay, I say last season, match of more in Mbappe scored a lot of goals, but we offside.
Yeah, no, be two on Highline, but never offside.
Mbappe beat Highline most times. Man can at least games in Mbappe about 4 goals in Eugene offside. Or say Ramane Yoga no I offside. It was one key area. Basa and the punishment Madidi pa how Tambiano do a point in setting up Kylian Mbappe. But you I feel offside I'm setting and set it. So I show me teams are finding a way to break their highland and offside trap because Nipa na oye brained the master behind the setting of offside and highline no in Hugo Martinez no Jibo Onyo. Who say Martinez no Jibo? Onye defender with pace. On America too. Eti he's always set to because on America no he's always cautious and on point in terms of setting up offside because ball on America. Eti one area that if Arojo and Kubasi
possible Barcelona lineup from majority of the Spanish media, I must say Juan Garcia also when injury kaka into Chesney and a better post right back Jules Koundé left back Alejandro Balde and from 2 center backs no Pau Kubasi and Eric Garcia. Almost actually Barcelona be call with a 3-man midfield of Pedri, Marc Casedo, and a Frankie de Jong. Then Fernie Lopez, Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford. Into any players the Spanish press predicted some best at the Ama Barcelona. Real Madrid so Thibaut Courtois, Fede Valverde as right back, yes. Raúl Asensio, Edgar Militao. And Afi Carrares as the 4-back. 3-man midfield no. Chouameni, Adagula, and Afi Jude Bellingham, and a front 3 no. Look like Brahim Diaz, Kylian Mbappe, and a Vini Junior.
This is this lineup of the ball Juventus and I need. I say on my glimpse of what he wants to do against Barcelona in that game against Juventus, because Diaz knows both offensive and defensive ejuma. And you know, say unya saying Mbappe ne Vini, who will not give you a lot defensively. At least if you have Nipa 8 behind the ball defending a good enough to cover up spaces. The entire good enough and they say Mbappe ne Vini ewa. Barca will also push more men forward because you know say ultimately and pushing people behind konja. For example, you can't go 1v1 with Mbappe, 1v1 with Vinicius Junior. You are in trouble. It's so we only 8 behind them 8 defending ball now. A good numbers to defend against Barcelona. Jibo, I think the midfield battle is very key. based on the predicted lineups here on my Casado, Pedri, Dion, Chouameni, Gula, and Abantia, Yefeno, Jude Bellingham. From you know who this midfield on paper, you know who dominated the midfield? Barcelona. Because the Madrid midfield of Gula, Chouameni, and Jude Bellingham are not built to dominate games. Theirs is quick in transition because on team dominate on control game, you know. But what they say, they win the ball quickly transition, and they say, Chouameni ball now. You have other Gula who is very good in giving a quick pass to break opponent up with just one pass. Again, Omo Jude Bellingham who can hold up the ball and run. And he use a more for no one to win the balls, Gula to pass, Jude Bellingham to run with the ball. But one day there, the training now are be the same. Where there is a way strength in it. Omo now strength to hold up the ball and dominate possession or made the run. One key area how Madrid can press these guys and win the ball. A very key.
One winning.
Jibo that was sense no. How the ball on the metal on a problem kakra. Unse oye aeroplane pa. Unse bolu jibo unse bomo pa. Send bomo pa so be hwe pa. That is Raul Asensio. Very aeroplane. Obey penalty here. That is my only problem in the Madrid.
Penalty.
I otaya unse he's an excellent center back. When you do so Jibu I am airtime. Raul Asensio enti all of them say Barca away with Rashford running at on one side no more than so be running at Eder Militao side. Jibu Mbappe form no my game way. He may be the deciding factor in tomorrow's game. You know game no Jibu enye la mi yama shoe ebe Kylian Mbappe shoe.
That means Real Madrid winning.
I see Real Madrid Mbappe scoring and I'm Vini scoring Ochana. I see Fermin Lopez go to score, player to score. Fermin Lopez
Barca.
For Barca. Jibu, game is more of a 2-1 win for Real Madrid.
Okay, Zaki no, I say Madrid 2, Barcelona 1. Ewo china El Clasico no. Zaki rather like some kakra bi na afi yemra na yemetoa gamer e course enra ewo Casablanca bra Santiago Toko ene wa kedisi ani ma wa show kanum emomo atimu ebaako. Premier League so enra e hyase etoa so ewa bra Heart of Lions e hye Basaka Holy Stars e kamia so montiante nene china yade games so ebitimi ato asabra ye kasai has NCC elections no and also e koso den dia ye de ho nsem nyina no ebetudwa ewo eye fidie so ansa na ya sori ama eye jumedie wo ho no so atimi ababeto so Zach yen hwa da games kaka leagues ni bia abeso wrabia no
no
obetimi ewura
the big game in Italy Napoli Inter Milan unza Antonio Conte ne this is na started bi Champions League
and Ramon so ne ayi no walan mo de sieni abantens we ye training bia as a player bia
so e be not bench
na Conte so mara me kan sa asem ni sine ah mara me kan sine na ono ni team no de wo ye training and no de select you that means no walan training no nya hwe tina Conte ma chance I say no omo chen no yankoi
Jibo Napoli after losing this last weekend Champions League is also lose Porto and so Holland. Now they are playing against informed Inter Milan. Inter after shaky start to the season no Jibo mapeke Nanchivo team no are scoring goals for fun. One idea obia virtually season started as a Chivo anhwa na ye be pamuno because kwanya Inter started you know ohwe from anything club work ka bi na championship na Inter Milan a very good tournament in America. Then have a bad start in the Italian Serie A. And see, all of a sudden, everybody say, oh, the Equidie, Chivu, he may not be able to handle the Inter Milan team like the previous coach, in terms of how Inzaghi, Simone Inzaghi, how he dominated the Serie A team. Bia or Chua, you could see that Inter Milan were the best team in the Serie A within the last 2-3 seasons. Serie A, no. But that what things around now, I won't consider going to the Champions League. Osha, they are on a run of about 5-6 games unbeaten, win streak in the Serie A. And then I'm back to contention for the Serie A in terms of teams now. More top one. Now they win today, they go back there, fence top one. So clearly, Inter Milan are back. Now, Jibo, so boy and I felt the bond, you clearly see that Inter making strategy signing. What you need to ram, it was similar trait in terms of how almost strike it. To ram using the pace and strength to work for Abante Lautaro Martinez. And Inter will say they can rely on Thuram and Martinez and Gua because last season so we knew this Iranian international Tarami was not able to give them what no we hear if one of Thuram or Lautaro Martinez epra etine so mo pobia so bia nu a obetumi aboni and am kofa boni by Jibu, what a player he has been for Inter Milan in the absence of Thuram. Virtually he is the offense engine of Omar attack and Lautaro Martinez. Yet Martinez is scoring the goals, but this boy is the one creating the chances for Lautaro Martinez to score in the attack corner. Napoli team, meaning what their problem is. They flatter to deceive Kakra. He's changing the how the because of the introduction of Kevin De Bruyne. Now he is forced to, even though Lobotka is injured, he is forced to play 4 midfielders in the double game of De Bruyne, McTominay, and Anguissa. Jibo, at the way, Emma want to say, Emma width on the wings on them, because De Bruyne or Quan Chanka Crano, it will be a De Bruyne or it will be an offense and McTominay to call. This guy cannot run and open up a play for you. Cambiano, they have the ball. And to show more on the power, on pass, or more power. But on anymore Biana because of numbers over there, no a problem. The last 2 games and so, Omame will say the team AI Rasmus Hoyland team. Without Hoyland, Jibo, who's almost like a powerful boost. Luka, boy, I'm signing for fencing. Udino, Jibo, the form and young fire, and Lorenzo Luka, yeah, young fire. Until my team no attack AI, just like a fencing. Hoyland attack team. Without him, so 1% football with me about there because on cat team no Jibo, they are in trouble in terms of matter economy. How they are Jibo, quite interborn and saying the Bonnie and Martinez born on Bono anymore. Papa. And I don't see Napoli surviving the Inter attack of Bonnie, Lautaro Martinez, Hakancha Honoglu, and how he has found a way. Mkhitaryan is aging, but still now very fresh and very productive for Inter Milan anymore. And they will still find a way for Dumfries. Tipo, Inter move back to the Mobono. Why Dumfries no attack? I'm saying, I'm different. Because you see back three, Manchester
City. It's 3 back in a way of giving wing backs the freedom to also attack.
But who say, but Dumfries here, Okoja and Bono.
Oh my son as well,
yes.
With Mujina,
Uncle. But when you Captain Omujabona,
the law soon never quarrel their 2 stances.
Or a stance him. But Dumfries here, Inter for winning possession now. He doesn't care. And on my team, such a way, so Kobiana, they found a way to cover for him. Jibo, I like you to win for Inter. Maradona.
European Premier League in Mukakra, Brighton and Manchester United, and game no Basso and Villa City.
Ochina Villa City.
Villa City
Ochina.
And the games ni Arsenal and Crystal Palace are not that difficult.
Is that any Ochina?
And you Ochina. But they Chelsea Sunderland. So they Chelsea be she.
Wait, you. Unse ba Chelsea dey Sunderland no Chelsea be she. But
man say Chelsea be she.
Man in Sunderland no ka say yi.
We Chelsea and Sunderland no. Chelsea 2 Sunderland 0.
Almost one person almost two Manchester and Brighton so.
Okay. You know one more score line.
Newcastle
and Fulham. Newcastle and Fulham. A double chance Newcastle.
Newcastle Fulham.
Yeah. Newcastle and Brentford and Liverpool. Go both teams.
But say Liverpool better.
But I say go both teams. Opesa who can safer. Go both teams. My man shall say. Someone Chenglaba never answer.
That's what trouble. Hey, for matches.
May Banya Butre. Oh. Mönchengladbach ne Bayern Munich no me dey atom beka ho asem. Mönchengladbach ne Bayern Munich no so win Bayern Munich e was a game ni.
Okay.
Napoli and Inter Milan game no. Go both teams.
Go both teams.
Go both teams. We see e was a game ni. And oko France PSG and Brest. PSG be winning. Nti no Suzaki to Chroto. Monaco so bo Toulouse. Maybe 14-13. Okay. So I give you so ya semo. And you go both teams.
Go both teams.
Lens, RC Lens. Alessia ku team no. Mo must say win. I was again. Afi yemra so. Manchester United ne Brighton.
Yeah,
see how ha.
Afa papa no.
Manchester United ne Brighton. And now my record be.
Yeah.
Now say Brighton and Manchester and say na day.
Oh, so we need the last 3 at Old Trafford.
We need the last 3 games at Old Trafford.
Okay.
The last 3. But it's a draw.
It's a draw.
It's a draw.
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. It's a draw. It's a 1-1-2-2. Abu na mbobo no channel eneno say na mbobo
and there too
that's a draw
2 o'clock
Arsenal and Crystal Palace hey heading
Arsenal jana no chi
Arsenal win
Crystal Palace for omo ha adwunu
o me stop Arsenal win
okay the young Arsenal double chance
Villa
and City go both teams Everton and Tottenham and go both teams. La Liga Barcelona Real Madrid game na Casano over 2.5 and there's a more than 2 goals MVP Mosa game and hey Lazio ni Juventus
Lazio Juventus
Mauricio Sarri na feeling kuyi
that's a Lazio nshara home
Sarri na no Sarri
and Juventus
so akwa so Pedro sa yanko no so draw game Sassuolo ni AS Roma and Zaki to betia ko group of teams e wo ho afi Lyon Strasbourg so match
pa
Lyon Strasbourg Sabo for the hard, no
more having pa.
Sabo obetia ko double chance Lyon. That was our giving him. Double chance Lyon. That was our giving him. And now say over 1.5. That was our giving him. It is after the open on Zaka.
But Mr. Mekacho said, and then 2 o'clock. About 4 now. We are better here. Man, you will beat Brighton. A game that a scoreline that looks like more of a 2-1, 3-1 win for Manchester United. Man United will win.
What's he say?
2-3-1.
2 or 3-1.
Yeah,
for Manchester United.
Yeah, Man United will win. Say, after United share the baby Courtois. Now baby Courtois form now one. I'm saying and say keepers means me keepers pound when I'm you man whom shabi achu. The 9 captain or Bobon Pepe.
Hey, Ejanye Jemo.
or possible both left and right in baby Kotua.
Okay.
So and then just go to score or go.
Okay.
Just go go in there.
Okay.
Did
Frank. Utrina.
Frank.
You trainer Frank.
For her Chelsea.
The gym instructor was saying Brighton 3, Manchester 1.
Chelsea. Okay. Frank Chelsea.
And Chelsea 3. Sunderland 0. What's up, baby? Move. Or Cho Brighton 3-1. And after what ban or the association, Brighton 3, United 1.
Emphasis.
Obeso bia hu se ade na wo ka no o akukudro no wo ka wo so Manchester be say
2-1 or 3-1
2-1 or 3-1 I was game
2-1 or 3-1
okay that's it that's it
yes we that's
yemre fie na fie medi nkomo e wo fie ha kabi bibi aboko bi
obogun we
e wo honorable chief former assemblyman de ma afonkwanta
okay
e wo fie ha on say oye member communication team member for Ura Canada Japan.
Okay.
Na enche. I'm say na wotwe. Work bi baso. I just say hon komo e ba bedi e wo dwumadi so.
Oh, okay.
But ye run na game ni mu na ye hwe CDC ekoye. Same wai efo. Brahana ye hwe de kaka. No mu se coach Prince. Ya koyere ni sisi echi na edne number bia. Say na penkramu nyina be ma ke bi wan say coach Prince ya to na fa stadium no so kra me na kwato akire ho ba bia kasa me ye hwe no kwa yi hu no me so hu sa de na
Obed Emma you send the video no crowd my is an me kind of baby I think that work for no
coach Prince no
yeah
you know
work for no fuse na or spray concussion be or you could maybe or dig you know so and they see themselves almost bibia COVID and no capture no ma akwan confront na e call back no was he allowed to sit at the bench
yeah so now
yeah was no see and then because be almost thrown out from the bench but whatever be the case sanity prevail Abraham Penfo no eba mu game no etimi course no and you know so far at least I got to work out so we do Ghana
maba mu nam kwaso be ku
yeah kodogo Kroimu. Mr. Poku, this particular game, a game I was decided in the first leg, no. So some of us felt it's a corner for academic importance. But still, there was this last minute belief we are going to supporters at the buy. 2-1 score line B. Say over here, no, you see, got to go 2-1 B. Got to go 2-1 B. But then we say, my game now, such as like I said, got to go for as a tourist, no. Because it was not going to happen. Because the last time, I had to buy almost got to go 2 goals. Now, almost playing at times, now Man City crash 2-0. Now they got to go better than City now on the lighter note. So it was not going to happen. Also, now make us say it will take a miracle for Santi Kotoko to win in Morocco. Because Omunye Bisada, who's the idea? Is it Onya Obey catch it or you did that? Tis idea Onya Vida said, Okona to Timiko, yeah, that is the miracle. I make an offer no enthusiasm. Maybe actually when you're going to Monday or better than Government in Boa. But Mijitu must say the work team no and yet extraordinary team. Omuko hono you be a game no one bono in terms of exchanges. But the difference is that they play with maturity. On maturity on they bought against us at Kotoko no and of calmness no Kotoko nibi. Na Sunday man football and because the football tra me twetwe me tum likankwa. We are going to take a moment. Okay, time as someone a charge on Kotoko. Time as someone relaxing. Time what I'm about game no. Time what I'm relax. I'm about game that I. You see the point? At the moment, I'm on the game no. I do back I say, oh, because I was say, I'm going to relax. Be as I'm moving say, as I'm we and yes, sir. And the whole thing is that they've gotten to a point of football no do baby only 2 tenths when we are approaching the game. But that Kotoko is the opposite of Koforo. Kotoko team was normally 2 tenths. Ghana ha anyhow. You know. If you look at the mistakes, Koforo goes on share, after first goal, no. Kotoko across determination to do cool, but 48 seconds Koforo draw first blood.
I'm saying 30.
Okay.
30
seconds. Koforo draw first blood. Team on no about show her. Now, who cause determination, do or die. You pass a ball na panyan.
I'm one you want him.
And the bomb pressure no. And it's how I test the because of the game no. What I say, so was always chasing something. And something that you who say ever happen. Well, this North Africa, that's how they play their game. And it worked perfectly for them. And then now, like I do kone, Chama Christopher de Benya operations obu cancel ni na say, omu se kotoko no ball no mu bobi omu boy pa. Na so enye omu pen ne omu.
Ade no ball, ba won say enye
oti pen no. Ila boku so, me anu makohwe kotoko ni go stars no. Difference bi animo. South Africa mu ko boy difference ni.
Oh sir.
Oh. Na go stars are on the first time made edition Africa J7. What I say? Aggregate score line 7-0. Kotoko our huge experience. Okay, what is 6-1? What is the difference? Huh? Kotoko Raja. Kotoko 5. Sorry, work. Akwaji 5. That's one of the biggest score lines of Kotoko in African campaign. Since the African campaign started, one of the biggest score lines under Kotoko. I record me.
But I mean, team penny some that day.
Wo American come there now. That believe in a buy, you know. So the football is scientific. The most times I mean okay, spiritualism and spiritual yana mental farmer during. That's not to say spiritualism in football.
What is now my my uncle Morocco?
Yo.
Na yene obed a champion. A trading any komo in Morocco. Obe so sorry.
Oh,
oh, okay. Na a chebo code.
Well, Bokono is a bit yikaka because Nyoma and 9 Aki Kambo Mundi. And you could walk to team airport. And then he did cardiac to himself. As I took a team right after the game. Womunko will tell her crab you. Omo call straight to the airport. The no game on say about 8 o'clock Morocco time. TV in about 10. And the players will be a nyab shower, one home. Nana pedify arrangement for food that are there work bathroom. TV driving almost 45 minutes from the stadium to the airport. The airport Ghana is almost 11:30 Morocco time. The time I check in Niger back to your hotel is almost now about 2:30 Morocco time. And it's me back to your hotel. That time I see a jet team no choir and team no air conti. Team no do him some about through Ghana. Send you the videos ni bi kra mamodada no. Na from the stadium to the airport and in SMP sure see ba.
Then boy bumu kakay e dey other day in Sembay.
Well, after the game, na it so bit say Christopher Damenya say na I did a almost 1 minute interview with him. Me de amasa me mondada me the top platform so na it means na defeat na kwana ho pa because hope from one no more you say Kotokobe win na oka. He had so much belief. I think say at the end of born like a permanent to ti yete bas mu nyina tin say na kata kremba wa kasa woni Damenya say na at the end bubu na prepa. The only time I mean who just started say chiri nsem kakra had to do it. But I'm a story no time I mean breaky story and say
Albert Asante Korkwe no. He was trying to explain things to because na Adan say hey na then I'm also ya coming because we the Ukrainian free movie today na I'm also ye enti na explanation kakra but you ma da menye timi a bit active kakra to explain things to us nti ono kwa na say
okay oba jina ho abetamu ansense mi wanya kofa bede ma memisawo ube piem Ghana ha dia supporters no dodo na omubonyo so especially timing of the announcement say kotoko akobo African game na yasha kotoko enenye shebia se shebia sawo 2 legs ye this 6 goals atokotoko net anobekwa na meka chezakito say me sure say kotoko heaviest defeat when it comes to aggregate score line Africa a bit me de enura ene na otwe atwam de munya no wakensa no na omde ya beta mo ansem ya ba bebom no obed so ni Christopher Dinkomo de no ka kire ofa ho
Wanya Christopher Kwane ni Dinkomo yani almost impenifo ni nyadi concept so chiri ye de na
yes no omokura maton na wians na mobobo no
ensem ni bebre it was a very dicey issue. Answer number one, and Ras you pay attention kakra. I think saying you bit near and you may be bad attention over born too much. Today there may be cost hotel, young said I'm fire doing uncle so. Because even if we beat home it will be hard to believe say match that could square him say na yet on better more. And after news Mensaka and at that time I confirmed I want to make catch you say okay so why now we cost because of Albert move because I know players being see from the last player see from was Albert Amwa. That's the first thing. Now, Ebra Albert see from no. On Sana got team no more check out of the hotel. And Tina, so bad now the key no anchor reception hall. The Albert see and they are not players no. Who's on your sense so echo reception hall. It's in my mind they be a sense so now as a soon about you turns on the band first. They be our ham on what checking no maybe. But before I realize we so was standing the far a different place Momushia. Some guys, but born answer born here, but why do you make me say you might be free?
We see before the match and also after the match.
This was before the match. I will tell you if you are going
okay.
They make it when the team was about to go to the stadium. Albert Fro Bastard or says, Emma, who saw another pink cranium. But in my mind, now it's say Albert is the big player. Take be a motivation or pep talks because me kasa me tell you more kana me boa. But also when you na do because say you are born say you more shit you be or more ye Albert when you special. Enti you do airport Ali Benghazi for no edit 2 no. That one na me notification. That was when that time kana kotokono. What was happening at airport on cannot turn there. But come back Ghana. Nanka or my announcement. Then yes, right after the game. Sana nam komonakwe. Initially, Albert was even denying the story. Our airport one because me who me approach man said this is what I've seen. And also a body language. A kwana nipa fast yi asem na no ana e ba mu say no kre so nipa mpo ji mi phone no the call na happen this is a management member to show it to na happen ke jo kona na so mu ba sa asem no na so the munya abotre so that time Nana was having a conversation with Kozito it's the airport for there there are videos that it will come later and then I don't know what is happening Matraya I'm even trying to send you guys more videos. The airport one and then come over the course into a 100 newspaper. Ebe church you say a issue of sika.
Issue of sika.
The beginning of the season. Yes, issue of sika, number one. The beginning of the season, Albert Tamwa had a deal from Qatar. Emma deal no, not a luxurious, and the boy wanted to leave because also that time I can't Poku. And now Albert was now playing from the wings. And he felt that anyone of us would and a management had to sit down and convince him, say, young Kobo Africa. Now maybe through Africa, your value can also go up than Katanekra Abba. And according to the management, it was a difficult issue to even maintain Albert for the beginning of this season. Where you your opinion, I'm giving you a story. I have my own opinion about it, which I'm not but this is the story. So they had to sit down with him and talk to him, even to the Africa. And if upon he can even get a blast pass column, which can improve his value. It's the conversation of value improvement, you know. And Albert decided, say, okay, he will stay for the Africa and see how things will go. The next penny phone, you know himself. Africa no say, yeah, you be a branch a bit nyako. Then this offer a buy. So from the look of things, a brand got. But this is also from another member, Penyini Bakupa, maybe. And the conversation was, Albert, do you buy? Nanka Omo has a match with the qualifier. Was an Albert, apart from Uto, the players necessary from Sonoche Kakra. And the Morocco has it. And according to him, when the leadership discuss with other leadership above the management, because we authorized from above. So what mean so say ebra esoro so nka. Enti ekoye say kotoko sa shewaka, the value of Albert will still go up. Tiane, the last leverage they were counting on. But I say within the management, no one say Albert is on his way out. I don't know. It's either the blasters call up and the women now would take a say the blasters call up or I mean Chenkakra. And now the Africa no mobile Kotoko still being present in Africa and a common and down. If those two things are not there, none of the sequence in Tianrano. After the game, we quiet to say Atia Fasona and Ekika Noma Bumwa. Ali Benghazi for now announcing it. It's the next African everyone. Now there was no need for him to stay again.
Okay.
But no one himself. Come back Ghana. I'm going to now but trek a cancer announcement number. Banco for so many of the matter said media class need your priest in the Morocco, a bit more priest with Egypt. Benin said Ali Benghazi for no so group had the army. But a bit more and a bit more Egypt and then Tunisia pre-season.
Metie the whole can you now say even before game no now documents are exchanging between the two clubs.
Yes, they were aware of it. And the only thing that could have slowed the deal for Albert to stay again was protocol qualifying. This is an explanation from deep source. Say Katien Quebec Nyama Protocol Kutani Mubium say and Kapotoko sign share Africa now. Our group stage dia and commitment to send on San Tanambobium. But in terms of Sika Obeje, Sika Kobeje, none in two parties in the
okay. Albert in team nearby and answer the Morocco.
On it in a buy based on young because you honor. Also, on checking the Geronimo checking in, and they have to enter. If you enter, and they're not Albert come. After someone enter one of pro flights, I don't know, but or checking in with the team, which Djibozi himself checking in with the team.
just okay ho ano ba
yes so destination e checking and na ode ba nti enu a me Asenso Nana Penkra Charles Hammond another journalist Tony Montana and Okranopea no Oko. It's these were nipa ye catch nipa 5 year catch apart from that today omo mobile mi nyina no chairman Sulu lawyer Sapuku Akoto omo nyina any team no technical team no omo nyina any team no and a koi. Now the big issue for Kotoko and for coach carrying to the
nya botre me ba I had here $200,000 but unya opportunity and mpanyifo di nkomo no there we see beti bibi e ba cho sika se na watie se Kotoko eji free El Ali Benghazi for
I will not speculate if I don't know. Also, I'm not any serious no. I think that some of the players, maybe right after the call, send you. Say, picture now, maybe the two group no so na over phone no so. Say, maybe that picture ni two group no so. That was when news ni breaking here no. Airport news ni breaking airport no. Banana Penka was speaking to Zito in a way of initial there were some of the players who are not winning. The players themselves did not know, including Albert and Ankasa. Because Albert did not expect news in the Baba. There were some of the players that are not when I was just saying. It's your one anchor, one another person who would deny Kakra. But the two days, if you have one honor, if you can one, a quick meeting, the Sempofono, you kind of saying, or my publishing, yeah, then Omoko Tono, as some publishing, Joanna Last up to a quick write up. It was a win on man, graphics, proper graphics, yeah. When it comes to a transfer of players, we only just you know the torso and almost push to because now we wanna confirm a restaurant in tea. Almost for so I'm sending you a picture. I'm hoping this picture, baby. I'm hoping that this picture, this number is a coach carrying Zitone Abetamwa. Yes, Abba. Moncheki group and so I had the article in some one about. Coach had to call Albert Kutina and change. They spoke for almost 5 minutes. And you got a big problem there, say. They say those who know it. And I told them a Misa Sono, Poku school. If the coach carrying Vito based on them picking wanted to add Jordan and Misa to the squad because I said boy and then impressing the power training. But boy and the South Coast school. It just they say we should move for a couple of cat beans, you know, Poku and on Tono. And honestly, Coach Karim Zito was not really happy because on your ball, not only happy. If you are through a airport one day, not only happy cry. I said, defeat that can open more defeat make come up. Coach Karim Zito so come because on no he said as a former player, now a coach, to have such a record and a like the CV so no na the ninja ho okay Jodu say no after the game of catch is was saying honest, and if he's honest he will not be fair to certain people, that is even the players and the client of us. So because I saw some of the tactical works and not more legible on specific things Omoko part so they could not, so he wanted to be careful. Now to be coach Ampa, also coach a very reliable, and one way they did not discuss it. But management needed a series of meetings and the explanation of the mind. I said, Aquapolis Kasem. Now, people, if what we are picking is anything to go by, latest by January, Mohamed Kamara and Samba say if one contract no. One more and your most or more sign here, then for the form.
January.
Yes. Yeah.
Onena mo no so want to say Peter me do so. Ono so
oh, Semeba.
Okay.
Peter Gradie, an agent approached me. AJ, he's even willing to pay me if I can get videos of Peter, and I'm zero. Or they don't want hair and I, so that time here commentary. And Peter so contract me at the end of the season. Peter so contract me at the end of the season. And being around 19, so you must say 19 for the year, bro, for the Arab one say, Omo Fana, Omo me a training Omo.
Yeah.
The year Omo Fa 23, 20, 26 for after 1 year. 1 year, they are no more community. So, Omo say when you need that. But Peter Mones, our boys, Omo so far, Omo make about 2 years. No more could you for him to become the player they want. And to team that one year. I don't know whether the management will announce a new strategy, but it is likely there will be a new strategy because Samba Kamara, but the phone who say a beco free to say a year, I kind of saying
Lamptey.
Yeah. And in January, say player no crown on only personal terms, maybe not be now they are willing to let these 2 players go because also Samba and Kamara no mobile free agent. The phone who say all spending on and this now so what now so person no go free Waboka Jibaje Kakra. Okay. And clearly this management mean they are directing free, but they are ready to cash in when the money comes. So Unim Hamdata.
Yes, Hamdata. So on a call before game, you know.
Yes, Oba Kotokwa, Obo Bear 2, 4, Bear 7 matches. Also, Penifua Manopos with them. And I said, Kotoko agreed on a loan deal with a player near Penalon, Miss Tour. To about the Boy Africa, Nanka said, Toby Bar, Kotoko Swenya. So it looks like when it comes to the sales of players, they have that mentality, no. Kamara and somebody, you know, a break it 12 in Aka. The Omoyana Cameron so more extend there. January on the job. Okay. Then Kakrabi said $10,000 view. Wamaje they are 2 years locally, no. Wama Probi their shimenti. Jibo, I think we are Kotokofana be ready for some of these things. Say a bit miaba.
Okay. Obed. Yedi Asiano no, but Oben Penifo even though Mabedu Enra after that heavy defeat say eno musi taking results no.
Well, from the point of the technical team, I'm extremely disappointed. Also, after support for 10, now even game no share. Conceding so early was something they were hoping to avoid. Considering so early and a buy. Kotokote kana fi kotokoba game ni muno. That pass no ko say any man. They still had the belief so 2-1 when they were still in the game. Then the penalty and the whole thing it destroyed. The technical team na nkasade. There are certain issues. For instance, say your first game, no, you would a mistake from Kamara. And we saw mistakes from Aziz Haruna Dari. So to some extent, the goalkeeping department has not really saved Asante Kotoko for that man. In Tijibo, person is too careful with the kind of stories here, but from the me. Say me the one kaku the akwaka 3-1 say coach Karim Zito akwenya maybe the goalkeeping department and kobe pese ebi a goalkeeper trainer for problem you say on say ni na Najao any Joba na ye ekuma and na Joba wo protocol youth team on na training youth team no Tinaja uni ogumu koye no. Ena Joe Baba senior team no. So if these mistakes or the goalkeeping department, and no here Gaka top 4 now. Also Kamara Kobo pass bisa MH Faso on the answer no. Oshe Aziz Al-Nadari ebede mua. Also Oko pushi ball to Emma Lions for the share kotoko. So it looks like for some time now the goalkeeping department of Asante Kotoko aye mistakes bibi. And as a coach, you know, say or the technical team he probably need to look at that position or that department. Maybe it might not be the goalkeepers, because if you keep blaming the goalkeepers there, sometimes also need to look at what kind of training are they getting, because the way them now we have them now a year. Because okay, it's what is happening.
Okay.
Number 2, from the point of the management, send them there to Jano. So we are ready to do business, Jibo. We are ready to do business. And now, no.
Obi de ba mo beje.
Na happen that. Okay.
Obi de ba mo beje.
Obi should say, there are some of these players also got the 5 players school, Oko United. Now, one of the boys are really doing well. And to mean philosophy, let me put it that way. Meaning philosophy, Ama one she say, maintain the players. But if one she maybe I don't know so much or maintain the player because as I say African umpuno. And found it Ghanaian players out of top. Obaboka. After Tom of your mother Africa, no buy Gusifi. Then I won't share for cry. That is also something that I say, also I say, a jigu, you know, and so about another school of thought over the point of the management. It's going to be interesting for us and take on a Coach Karim Zito, a catcher Samba, say 2 matches a domain, which is Wednesday, Wednesday and Sunday. They have no other option than to win those 2 matches for the fans. Anything outside a win with 2 matches, you know, and they are sent for Froba.
Okay.
And the technical team also feels say work for left one in the pro kotokoso. But Abia Ghana holiday, because almost Kotkoni nation, they were impressed. Kotkoni Gold Stars, Kotkoni Chelsea, Kotkoni Lions are both. So locally, Kotkoni Biki defeat. So they feel that a work if one standard in the broke also. But almost the almost standard you are ever Ghana League in the almost Juma to do more with the Ghana League. And these are some of the things that is happening. But maybe Semibana may come your opinion. This is stories, but may come your opinion now. But the players, you know, a mentality, you know, form you know. I can't say nipa shise na adwene so Bob Brahman and Nibreno Jibo ni ho because enra me ne kwat
ko ba ya twa na bra yes I would nkomo ni nyina oba wonya bi nka why
Jibo me bi kitwa bi na ma ya ko Congo ko lusu ye lusu on penalties Jibo the bars was quiet that's the way on penalties bona penalties 3. You said, "Oh, Baba, I almost say on penalty." And yeah, Bano. It looks like my false soup. I say something like they've accepted a normal. You don't see a player skip to every now say Adiana majority of them were me who wear that fan, but I say
as a free informer.
Any I don't care, but I say, Yatia to say, the say Bana Abano. On the reform who ye, any Yatia to say, the say Bana Aban, that kind of body language and I never could place in you.
Oba de beda se na bada bay.
Jibo enne no esese yaba de ni aba. Nti enne
that's why yankunam.
I say de me yankunam. Se na me no flight am fire na ebi entune 25th na ebi into 26. So na me adu mo china and I'm free Morocco. Then I'll move to Turkey and come to Ghana on Monday.
Okay. Obed, yedase. Oba so ankomo ho ebedi. Why?
Mate.
Okay. Say Obed na yatenenka from Morocco after say enra Asante Kotoko ene wa game ne ba na wiye. Ma work ehye num ma Kotoko atimu ebako. Gabi wati Obed odin sembe na atudwa.
Some no na ublemu management too much so enye ye honorable sika na di adwuma yi kwacha de fese sika na to yonko famra di sika na beko supporters park ya yonko to se ba ku bi ko bi die ba ku be pie na so bi de sasika wo kan ba ebe den so bit marriage more especially say player no wanya first offer from Qatar na ya convincing say yako Africa nti yemo Africa na bia overlu beko so ampa na wabo Africa na wi na African ajaguo na this early Benghazi for abamu dollar ho asem na yekan ana the agents no dem we say team no answer na beduru animu no player no kra na representative we away and we need the figures home all that na koyo ntino so we come to aso be kata so kra emfa all that na koyo no so
but no muntimi manage na momo beduru Ghana sana announcement na ba
who's any kotoko na first announcement o
I said
they can say
no muntimi club na agree.
Oh, and also ni ayebo mo so koye say okay bia I want to believe say let's you have African game no. So if you are able to proceed to the next stage, then you come back. But say if the you know head say bamusa dia, then the player will be good to go. And I say anyway, and I want to believe say the figures crowd was agreed. Or I agree on figures say if Kotoko TV and Africa no so. And when you mark also, the Kobasa na dey say ba catch team na buying club on say train what also person na to chair no so e boss na akoye din the Kobasa na say so we are akoye interfere nam so a asem no be ho na da so o say obedi mo call the approach you said this is the information that we have. It is a Kotoko force nam so announcement you know. If you the supporters shouldn't dwell so much on this say ana yako Africa na amfana ya ton player ana time we announcement you know at the end of the day ana make can say you go take room any han ana mo can say answer no bit my announcement. I want to believe say the higher authority no might have given their consent say you should do business on here you know Albert ko say go to moto tie no ukuma mapem beba
supporters ni problem ne timing.
And make us
one nation and nine Kotoko new opportunity to sign striker of his level because he are close to transfer window no. Ubetimi asem bi abe December January ho.
Zabogu no cre. But the timing also about the time man make say and the football players no. Saturday now with Makache players say oh Kotoko nie na train na Kotoko there is the biggest club Kotoko was say no twamo. Unless the players need. But we do answer na beba no kra no. The player Albert Amwa and his representatives are aware. Sometimes the players can catch management no. Say agent we advances club we say to no monkasa. E dey do we push o say the transfer we na koye no. E do we push club na ko share tight corner enye yi. Some can I don't YouTube and an app and Kramu would have loved to come to Ghana. E bia anka wiki e kura twom ba bi na announcement number. But I didn't want to be because any part and walk into the negotiation and the process. The buying club, or selling club, the player agent, the agent to broker deal. No, we say, Obia person yes or my yes sir, do you know the say? Oh, and you know yes, Kotoko, and yet the right time, especially Kotoko lose Africa. And capable league nanka beti if you don't have 2-3 goals nanka. And Sandy Kotoko even Nasamba. But Obisu transfer window be as chasing as close. As so making You know, early Benghazi if you say omonya a player who do the other because abra wajiska to we because as a train on ban so
na wajiska so omonya wajiska so on passing medical
and I say the necessary the arrangement omoye so you know we go on medicals. I'm telling you, for all you know, some other announcement ubehuna in Morocco boy medical because na obedicals omushia omo meetings because I onya aware no some medicals e medicals are ordinary person that's all you know say you invite and that's all farmer before all you know all these things have been done because say be serious error say club obeto player onya medical on you know why announcement too zaki nya ko to ko e bia ho say so do you think this foreign club will do the same? So for all you know, they have done that medical secretly. The club is free to announce it. To announce it, I got to consume who say answer go where ye. I got one name I got to consume counter announcement in front of the announce the departure of the player. But the supporters must come down.
My name got to go some more for lawyer Safudu Kuninkomo. Lawyer mo channel pay at the boy 100.7 and Oyerepa TV. Akwa basoso mo kɔni nim sɛ nkamomre na nkamodi nkunimdie na babat ankoba ne sa lawyer enra defeat kɛseɛ yi sɛ na musifa no hello lawyer Safuduku. Hello, lawyer Safuduku. Okay, say Same, Obesa tribe you. This a lawyer Kasa we chiri so emma. Zach.
No.
Bremuka Kay.
The whole story about Albert no. It's so.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
But Utia funny is confirmed say he was sold before the match.
No, so the make no. The issue about the Kotoko film no na ne ohwe nim say bia Kotoko be ko anim na den it doesn't because one aba do one thing was clear say Kotoko eko Morocco no meaning say after this game Kotoko qualify you no he was being sold ntenye defeat bia no kofa ne ton confirmation by before Kotoko travel to Morocco no na omodi nkomo bibia nim se Albert no ye ko Morocco yi ene ali fo nugba ko hia akowe bibia ntino match no ekoyi ankoyi etwa no eno musu ni se nyi match se nyi so the one there you know even though it was a quite you and quite but no money saying ye because means someone qualify Morocco until omo kona no money kan ali for ni edi kuma se masa yenhia na ya bibia na ntwa no na yenkwa bi until it was something that no my agree we say ye ko Morocco ye ton na ba it had nothing to do with the results yesterday the qualification or not they said no ton had nothing to do with it.
Omo qualify kwa
Omaton. But you know my arrangement in every. But you see, and the ma Jimbo engine after engine to Kotoko a small club.
Oh, why do you play now a small club?
Oh, I'm saying small club.
Who don't play now?
Oh no, that's my big club. Being a season stay over to a big player. But picture me. Kotoko a small club now. Yeah, we should accept it. You see. Engine to move on. Ni engine to say any yebium and emba sa level bium.
Oh, say.
No, they don't hear the bium.
Oh, I don't know my level Zakito.
Because you see, this season has started. About better or cocoa about 4 matches. Now your best player, that is 1. 2. He's a player that saying I say nyambe transfer blasters yi
on friend no
afedi ajugon obi no be for blasters or ali Benghazi but we could have made a case for you at Kotoko but Ali Benghazi nobody will call you to blasters to our place even mentality Jibu say metia say nka ma twene nka ma bom ho mode na nka Ghana fo pia na ko blasters mpo mpe o today you see the kind of players that we are producing now say when you're good form if that form sorry is to continue you are guaranteed based on the club you are playing when you say World Cup is 26 players here all form say Jibo
adichiemu nsem
ntana me say
adichiemu nsem
ntana me say
we Libya for ye Kenzakito osaya striker o she goals no obehu ana mo be man boso me $10,000
na be $10,000 bro
ebo
bro na we me fida si ko mo ko
o say yi ko yi agada school yi Libya no je 7,000
anya me say enti
striker
I don't hear how many years ni 2-3 years me say na nya nkofu we e ko Rwanda me fida lamte on 10,000 me fida ela bro 10,000 the level 10,000 chumu ave ne ko ni striker mo fida kwaje 10,000 2 seasons ago e Rwanda na Libya o say e Libya fo na anu omo invite Atletico ne Inter $1 million
bobo friendly
match e bonye players ni first in place ni now na players no e ko international break players that have from money nkola no ana mo say mo de edin ni ye din o Libya bring the din obi ajibe $4 million omo di mirika ana ko Libya ko bo sa friendly match no nta ki 10,000 be bro jibo strike out go so be bro eti the mentality of young players now no sa sika na omo ka kire na o di mirika nse kan ya no afa o uniform no akogogo no afẹ career rate no wa calculator
obono Bank of Ghana dey
bon
very well say
abochi den was ro ba obono Bank of Ghana dey so obe use 10 point den but no we say enye sa no obenya ska no because we say real say oba 12 point something obenya no so eti o calculate a wa hwe ni fie o hwe ni maame no o hwe ni papa no o hwe ni nuanom no hwe edan o mudem no hwe no abrabo o say kotoko me ko nfa me hu de mo support me ka me ko nti that is the level that we are now that myself here we are a small club has kotoko we are small club now that is the level that we are you can't challenge it anymore yenjintum
o de kwa bontia
if you play a small club
we
are doing small club mentality in Ghana here enya omo na ama football na say because if they are big they would have show the bigness even at the FA level but even at the FA level o match some small enu nti na enne ye koto abompo a ade you know see Real Madrid Manchester Liverpool ne Inter mu eye no today in Ghana here o mo lead the Jama group ye koto aba koto kwani has no o de nim Jama group yemku no mo de nim no koto ne sound
they say koto kwanye bi wanye bi
o mo de kwa nanye
yeah la o mo ko sign first you know endorsement bi no
o endorse you na go nyo so won to aba o de kwa nanye na so uti uni
eno ye the second election
asa wo to uni adwini bia wo de ko so wiase ho
eno kwa enye kra sinde de on the wababo ntin se me de
na ya line so yan hwe Premier League games kakra ne ne honorable chief ni nkomo na afi yan ko line no so games baso o say games baso Hazel Folk any go stars agito quick one e winning
as form no by a draw more of a draw game
Mediama draw Blacks
Mediama win
Karela any Bechem United
Karela win
Samates ne Ho United
Samates win
Nations Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex omne 11 wonders
they can't afford to drop a point Nations win
Young Apostles any Bekum Chelsea
draw
okay honorable chief akwaba
mejo so jibo
bia boko de
nyame adom na so
pede na do abepi mu ha
mama nchia wotiefo ne wahwefo nyina na me ba mo sports amo ye mani age ho pa no wonder say
so ye kotokoni
no wonder say mo ye number 1 in sports because my rating analysis amo ye na is one of the toppest
na we that
and I won't say enra na me no din komo bi oboka ye team you become successful what you say enra nya one na cancer na team a wo players kra no wasa ko top player or ye top player saba now the top player now wo turn Send a now good team. An analysis I mean on Tiasi.
Tell me too.
And now see you lose you and the mammy moto yam queen side in Bessie many more.
Open what they are that's we losing.
Jibo, I don't pay me pay her. And you be say, wow, him. Yeah, quite politicians. Young footballer, idiot. Yeah, you are Canada, compare with Japan. Acquire sports in Tina, I'm a peer. Walk, chinchirichi, be the cosso. I shall see out to whom you are my and whom you are money in every. And I'm bois, and then I watch here. Ye benanti Eddie Ashe, Honorable Ken and Munyam. Kumasi ha. Just say, other constituencies no be or dog Kennedy Japan. Or pese, Onusu Yino. So dog Kennedy Japan be a bit me a baby. Walk on a bear fair. Yes, shall see your bantama run about in the show. Ye koshia, a bravo nunsia pepe. We are shenanti and nasi. Now, dear, one woman say, Honorable BPO. I dear one no. It will be Pierre or Doc Kennedy Bia on Pio. Now, Banso a t-shirt now who say, Ayana she go for Sisino. Who's an random t-shirt, maybe by me, dear Shem will be our Tino for my tardy Ashen. Unam Kwawa. Boys, your motunton, a steer cover near ye. Oma Romy t-shirt. Oh, Oma Ro, for Krumo. Okay. Tina was a pet shirt for Froshe. Now, Adama. Yadi bought a team for an oba say, oh, dog, now pepper, now bet me a banal Honorable Kennedy Japan, dear. Yamboa, now what you send on the 1st of November. Yina ye be shia, Nayan Nanti dia she, Honorable Kennedy Munyam. His son say, ne victory no, Nani Munyam sheno, and yet, Obi Biara a day man say, a phone for, and a shed delegates. Someone fa openi we ama emre bi see ye no ebe say sibium enti ade ntina delegates better now delegates e hye na munyam dada enti ye nante de hye na munyam na fonfo hu say ye dono na ye tanachi so e wa Ashanti region ha enti nyambo on the 1st of November
we say Bantama roundabout
ye nante de abefa adum na ya nante afam akọ asaf market ne atwam saa akopie ahyefam ho ne abodom pim ho na yewura be kasa akire na wa kire ne ntia oso opeso di president odom ene opepa owo magana fo ne MPP party na party na enei obi aka ho asem no ye de mana ne opeso ye party no oba be kire nyina ho
honorable chief ye da
na oba osabeka t-shirt okay bibia opebia osabeka ho na opese obabia wo de friend numbers we 0244
okay
0244 64 98 37 0244 64 98 37
0244 64 98 37 0244 64 98 37 no person ba work ni be afesa number we are or say honorable chiefs of no be share kama obetia ba line so 03224944 4010322494 usubetia Fernando wadwenkyere ede aba enkoma yedi efri nonson ebepem sabre ye fa course kakra bi ne asoro so na dwumadi ai di ho no so etimi aba betoa so ewo Oyerepa 100.7 ena afi Oyerepa TV nti ye call line so ne akodi nkobo udin ba bi akaze Fernando asmato so ha
Dari you be dey patrol
laundry services yetiu
boss mamin tia na min job ya for mamin tia hard work dey every person get to kill go bi aba piaro jibo maybe ya mi ani mu protocol ana mako ana mo di akwo so aba no bi hia me a ana patrol dey na all support protocol e Ghana na mu no mu ko jina I'm going to tell you about what I'm going to tell you about we never found it. Because I'm not online is all corner day. And so Chinchina, I'm PRO, I'm going to show and you have a shamba. Young China heart, you saw more one year. You have a now the Okoya, we saw what it's the actual supporters. ana me da no bia wo bia no ye de obi bia ase aye de so a obi ni message bo say Milan boy e fan o so Manchester ni aye da score line me man
worry
me say score line for one
echi me catch why
you be sure you
ati udi me bia ka say Fernando was smart was so
Pacho idi
Hamza se hwibu akuma ne suma me
Pacho say
Hamza ma ne suma me
the American say American church am Benjamin Obesekre na the American say won say and you would see commentary na what you say in experience so we don't know in experience those who are the bibia to kotokota tap no again are the bibia to kotokota tap no mistakes nko an ani bi na e mu bi e ka say o kwa Africa na o quality player na omu ye no mo kwa ko bia o mo bi da na woni mu na say
oh Hamza bache udin baby agaze Fernando wasmato aso
abojibo
yes sir
Tahiru
yeti abane koso
na abojibo wa na esu ye
na si
bana boy mo bon bugasa ye chama na etre
ase no bana boss oso mabim
ma min tara tije ba la tije o ti ha be yika te pa kuma ti chano ya kacho atonwe bo ba be kaje se current ACC for no amo batala ko ti amo bo ba no abakara on pol bugata to drume ena wo so ara ente eza le to no na mo fa amo ko tumo Yusuf no no le pe so o be hati na wa nya hati dia ye na dia bi se be chimba ko ye no pa
Tahiru ye da se ye mo bi somra udin ba bi akaza Fernando wasmato aso
karata su ndi
enka wonso
India is wrong with the taxi driver
yankoi
Nanse return match dia na nsa nke yeku
wan kwa be ma ban
sorry ya ko na ta so ana nyesa
ai
nse ya amonu yekuru ai se ya amonu smart nse ya amonu ya ta so nti na mi yunusi nti na nka na nsa ya ko bi ko ba bi ya ko no so no awo so yeku
okay
that's it
do asem na no aka na yate yema obisomra why udin baby akaza Fernando wasmato aso
ala sina striker
morning
wow ya to salam ni katati utao
salam yanko
ni jawa ko ja ko ni na moto wono adia kwa mo se no kwere ba ku do wi ka tikere no ono anu mbi ka so ano aku ye ko no yentu wa pila ti je so aka yentie cheni wa se ya ko je nje anya hwe omumra na yentu aye bi ti so no mu ti mi fa ko yini me ga se
yes you da se yentimi emfa course no ebiem aha ene edi dwumadie ni nyina esi nyame eya adoma adwoada ye behia na afi ya toaso edi agudie mu nsem de ebekoso ne ochina na watwi eye weekend ni nyina no ye de ebeba na emu mamfa ntudwa se enura Kenop Care Hospital is omo a partner Oko United na enura na sa partnership omo pa ho ntoma kama ene omo ye official medical partner edema eye Oko United na nakwa medan quest Oko United bafo wa wunua na nakwa me
ebo na baso
is also Oko omo yomu games abaka Randolph
Randolph
yes
oh okay
when is ombo home games on
Liberty hono
omo ne Kenop Care Hospital and akabu ma sisi die omo medical partner ene omo
ebo ma baso
na kwa
ba ne sana scar and kebeko into medications no at least we mo be take care of it
yes
it says can obet ma channel into some other thing
yeah
yemo nana position the CEO
yes general manager
general manager baso so when lead the whole team yemo na baso waya
yapon
yeko you see there bibia edem say mo see number 1 work no so ye any week
if yes system work
sa idin ye system
work ni din ye yes system
okay
yes system work
na okay say do ha yɛbɛbɛ adwuma na afei yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛtumi adwane anaasɛ biribi saa
wopɛ sɛ wobɛ bi a bɛtia ba
sɛ mombɛ biribiaa kama deɛ
akonya biribiaa yɛ kama wae
mebɛ bia mombɛ biribiaa kama
ae yɛde mu si a nyame yɛ adom adwada yɛbɛhyia